So there's this streamer, Brad Taste in Music, and whenever he walks away, he always has this one specific playlist playing. It's a massive playlist with over 350 songs that contains what he has compiled to be the worst songs ever made. If you were to run through this playlist in one sitting, it would take you nearly 19 hours. Now, this playlist has always tempted me because, as far as I'm aware, nobody has ever been crazy enough to actually listen to the whole thing. Nobody but me. But I know what you're thinking. Why? Why would you do this? Why would you subject yourself to this? You see, back in 2017, I made a collaboration video with Brad.
Brad Taste in Music here, and we also have Lucid.
Lucid.
We had a brief friendship at the time, but long story short, things kind of went sour. He trashed my album, which, fair.
I don't rap, but if I did.
And as the years went along, we kind of drifted apart and went our own ways. But recently, I began to rediscover his content, and it got me reminiscing of the time when I used to make these sorts of videos. And so I decided to challenge myself. Consider this my plea for redemption from all those years ago. So Brad, if you're watching this, I hope you're happy, because I'm about to listen to over 350 of the worst songs ever created in order to find out which one of them is the worst.
If you are interested in looking at this playlist, you might want to reconsider because we are going to go through the goods and the bads. Way more bads than there are goods.
So let me explain how this is gonna work. Now, because this is Brad's playlist and not mine, I can't actually rank these songs or narrow them down. So what I've decided to do is this. I've created an identical clone playlist. I'm going to listen to all of these songs once, and any songs that I don't think are quite bad enough to truly be in consideration for the worst song of all time, I'm going to eliminate them from the playlist. Then, once I've finished listening to all of the songs, I'm going to go through the surviving songs and narrow them down even further, and eliminating them all until there is only one. The worst song of all time. And in this video, we are going to find out exactly what that is. But that's not all. You see, at the end of this video, I believe that I will truly be a scholar of awful music, and I want to put this knowledge to good use. So I will be compiling every single bad trait of all of these songs and using them to scientifically create the worst song of all time. I want the song that I create to be worse than the worst song on this playlist. All right, and with that out of the way, it is time to begin. These are the worst songs ever.
Before you listen to this album, open your mind.
I agree that it's cringe to be like, oh, you have to be in a certain mindset to really appreciate this album. That being said, I feel like calling this a song is truly a stretch. So I'm actually going to eliminate it from my playlist. This is the first song that we're eliminating. So I literally just got like 3 30-second ads in a row after the first song. So I literally had to stop what I was doing and buy Spotify Premium for a month. I hope you guys like this video because it officially has a price tag to it now.
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage.
Okay, so I've heard this song before and it's so goofy and the beat is bad too.
So stop playing and open up your eyes.
He literally just said touch grass. I mean, this song is a classic. Obviously, I'm keeping it on the playlist. It's not even a question. I'm actually scared because like, what if there's like 100 songs that are like just as bad as this? I guess we'll find out.
Yodeling, yodeling. Thirsty, thirsty.
Oh my God, again?
Thirsty.
Oh my God, I forgot about this part. Ew. It's actually baffling too. Like even the YouTube comments for the song are trashing it. It's just the type of awful that it's like you question how anybody could make this and think that it sounds good. This one's definitely moving on to the second round. What's crazy is that like their songs still sound like this now.
Calling all units. Shots fired. Shots fired in front of the Supreme Store.
Part of me is thinking like how much of this is here because this is Boy in a Band? Because this was like a classic song on YouTube. A lot of people considered this to be like an epic diss.
You're not a pimp. You're a borderline sex offender.
That line aged bad knowing like the allegations that came out.
Like Jackie Chan, but a little faggot. Like Soulja Boy.
Oh my God, I forgot that he said that.
Hey, let's make fun of the Ashenbauer with his Ashenbauerish eye.
Listening to this in 2024, it did not age well. That being said, when you consider that these are just two YouTubers, the actual song quality is not bad at all. I'm going to delete it from my playlist. Let's move on to the next song.
Hey, if you my brother, then you are my brother forever.
So now we're going to the person that was just roasted in the previous track.
It's like a baby type beat, but I'm not a baby.
I mean, this is kind of what I expected. Rice Gum is not a talented rapper at all. That being said, I kind of listen to this and it goes in one ear and out the other. Like, it really doesn't leave an impact on me. And for someone like Rice Gum, that's kind of a miracle.
I wanna go to ground zero and salute the fallen heroes.
This is gonna be interesting because this is an artist that I've heard of before, but I've actually never heard a Hobo Johnson song, so I'm interested to see what this sounds like.
I wanna see the world, hear every story.
Why is it so bad?
Normandy.
This is so easy to mock. Like, just the way, this delivery, the melody.
I wanna go to Memphis. That's where MLK got killed.
Yeah, this is moving on to round 2. This is one of the worst things I've ever heard. We're on song 6. Baffling. All right, let's see what's next.
One thing to do, 3 words.
Okay, we got generic background music. So far, this sounds pretty standard. This is pretty corny. Is it the worst thing ever, though? No. For this being a song on a major record label release, this is unacceptable. You got the horrible clipping of the Pop Smoke feature. You got the most basic beat of all time. This is just incomplete. Crazy how a song could be less than 2 minutes long and feel like an hour.
I'm standing in D now. If you really didn't get that last line, then you level on the brain of a child.
Oh my god. That is one of the worst lines I've ever heard in any song ever.
Inside it's empty.
Things were emerging, cracked lips and tired.
Okay, so I feel like this needs context. Like, I understand the hatred for Boy in a Band, but like, Jaden Animations for years was like nervous to face reveal, like was deeply insecure and was dealing with like body issues. This song touches on some like pretty serious stuff. I'm not gonna hate on this because I understand like how much it means to her. And like, the chorus isn't terrible. It's actually not bad. This is just like a perfectly average Ed Sheeran song. Yeah, this doesn't deserve to be here. I'm sorry.
I feel funny. I feel funny. I feel funny. I do.
This is one of the worst things I've ever heard. This is staying on.
You're here for heroes with no distraction.
I mean, it's not good, but this is just like a YouTuber singing about a game. It's cringe, but I can't get like too mad at it, so.
This a warning shot to every motherfucking little one-hit wonder rap mumble brother.
The song is 5 minutes long. It's so funny that they're making fun of mumble rap. Meanwhile, they're just like saying words so fast that like no one can actually understand them.
After mumble, I rule the game.
It's still going.
Well, this shit is all that I know. Rapping about bitches and clothes.
Call me DJ Khaled because are you kidding me? There's another one?
Like where the wordplay and the metaphors at. What y'all make, I can never call rap.
This dude has millions of streams on YouTube. What?
Thank you for coming to my birthday party.
Oh god, AJR again? Oh my god, that's awful. What? I literally was just bored and I haven't been hit by the reality of the world. Oh god.
On and on and on. On and on and on.
Yeah, this beat sucks. I don't get Oliver Tree. I think this song is extremely overrated and not good. That being said, is it really worst of all time material? Personally, I would say no. It is repetitive though. Like, I could totally understand why someone would hate this.
I'm the one to beat. 1, 3, 3, 7, I'm among elite.
Dude, at this point, I'm actually almost impressed. Like, I'm almost impressed that he managed to go from this absolute garbage to making, like, passable radio songs. Wait, is this that album that everyone gave, like, a 0 out of 10? I've actually never heard this album before. Is this really the whole song? This is the kind of shit that, like, your friend on SoundCloud would send you and be like, yo, I just made fire. So for this to come from somebody as established as Kid Cudi is truly shocking.
It's a challenge if you bougie, but let's paramount and chill, baby girl, let's make a movie. I don't care what's on the screen, I just care what's in them jeans.
I need to eliminate some of these songs, but I can't because, like, they just keep getting worse. Oh my god, this is one of the Death to Mumble Rap guys. This is one of the guys criticizing other rappers, and this is the shit he releases.
I love you, 'cause you're like me.
Oh, he totally butchered this. No.
All day, all night. You ask, I'll stay the night. All night, you feel my heat.
I was gonna eliminate this until I heard those guest vocals. I don't know what that is, but that alone, I'm keeping it.
No, not fuck. I said fact. F-A-C-K.
This is actually one of the worst songs of all time. Like, this is one of the only songs here that I'm like actually convinced that the artist knew was bad.
The caterpillar's firing. Oh.
This sounds too much like a normal song for me. I'm removing it from the playlist.
Who gonna break me out, set me free? Who gonna get me?
It's not worst song of all time material. That might be controversial, but...
You are amazing, you are amazing, you are amazing, you are. All these comments got me lost in my mind.
This one is inexcusable.
Should
I be scared by the song title? This one should have never left the vault.
I'm in this bitch with the gang. Big Mac fatter than Curtis Payne.
This dude literally can't sing. How does he have a hit song?
Okay, y'all, 1,000 words in 2 minutes. He gets the dumbest fuck, I punch him and I kick him and I hit him.
Oh my god, is that all this song is? Somebody needs to tell these people that just because you rap fast doesn't mean it's good. Oh, I genuinely have no words for that. What are you even supposed to say to this?
I'm just a white man coming to you from the...
Okay, the first crime of the song is being boring. The second crime is that they're trying to have a positive message, but it's so misguided. The most hilarious thing is, like, this song is accidentally racist. Like, I mean, the title is accurate. I mean, come on. Like you and me, you can rewrite his story.
I want you to get paid, but be a slave. I never could.
Little Cool J's verse might actually be the worst part of the song, though.
If you don't judge my gold chain, I'll forget the iron chain.
No. Compared to the other songs here, is this really that bad? No, it's not. Come on.
Soon I'll be 60 years old.
Like, I can actually understand why someone would really like this song.
Favorite rapper say fucking with baby, somebody lie. Play with your kids cause the last nigga play me, somebody died. Blame it on baby, I let the beat build. Okay, kid, drop the beat and watch me.
The song itself is, like, almost decent. I mean, I gotta start being more strict about, like, what songs I keep on this playlist. Like, if it's not an actual consideration for, like, you know, one of the worst songs, then I'm not gonna keep it here. There are some other songs that probably don't deserve to be here.
But on the real, she in the now. Diamond water, yeah, it look like a river.
Okay, I'm gonna eliminate this song because besides from the one line, it's really, like, passable. Besides the bad sample, I think this song can be passable. Yeah, the fact is worse than this. There can only be one. I will say that there's worse Blueface songs and this almost sounds like a normal song, so I'm gonna remove it for that reason alone.
But ever since Trump won, it proved that I could be president.
What's this, Ye versus the People? Yeah, so this is basically just Ye defending Trump, pretty much. Put it this way, this song came out like the same day as Lift Yourself, and Lift Yourself is significantly worse than this, so...
Everybody wanna be a superstar. Get a lot of money.
I mean, it's dumb, but it's just not bad enough, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna say something really controversial, but I think this song is perfectly listenable. Like, is it cringe that he made a song called Emo Girl? Absolutely. But, like, I don't even particularly think it's that bad.
Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose. And I never burnt a cross or hit my...
Oh, here we go. White boy, saying shit I can't say. Hey, I'm not vibing. I don't think the song's catchy. No.
The hatred for Caucasians is so fucking pathetic.
Wow. See, but this is like the best kind of awful because it's fun. It's fun to mock. And for that reason, it's staying on the playlist. It has to. Come on.
I was never taught what laws there are.
I was never taught what laws there are.
Mitochondria
It is the powerhouse of the cell. I have to keep this because it's just too iconic. But in the song's defense, like, it has actual good points to it.
I'll make a cup of coffee for your head.
Really? Why is this here? Okay, but like, I think the sample is really good, and like, is the rapper the best? No, but this is like a cute little quarantine song.
I probably deserve it.
But you know what song does deserve to be here?
Just a young gun with a quick fuse.
Genuinely speaking, I think it's one of the only like hit songs that actually has a chance at running deep in this.
Cause baby, now we got bad blood. You know it used to be mad.
Was the Kendrick Lamar verse really that bad?
Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me.
One of the worst choruses for a big hit, probably ever. I've got no defense for this one.
We are electric angels.
Star Spangled Banger? Yeah, I'm keeping this on here until I can figure out what even is this. No, I'm not doing this. And by that I mean this automatically advances to like round 4. Trust me, I'll get to this song eventually, okay? It's gonna stay here for a while. Oh, not him again?
Honestly, I think that everyone looks alike if they aren't white, and I'm sorry, it's true.
Really?
Speaking to the reaper, seeing spirits when I'm asleep. I was in the house with some glass shards breaking.
Okay, so originally, I'm gonna be honest, I was like, is there something that I don't get here? But I looked it up, and apparently this is like the last song that he made. And as gross as that is, like, do the circumstances behind a song really make it a bad song? Like, this is a song that should have never came out and people should have never heard.
And I've been this way since day one. I don't need no medication.
I mean, it's kind of catchy, I'm not gonna lie.
It's my ADHD.
Yeah, this is a perfectly fine song in my opinion, unless there's something I'm missing. I don't know, maybe someone with ADHD can explain to me why they think this is insensitive.
You did me dirt, cause what did I do? Like...
Why? Oh my god, stop with these samples.
I fucked on your bro. Like, I cannot choose no love in a...
Okay, I am really offended because I really like the original Zed Fox's song. But like, this isn't the worst thing ever, and I can't believe I'm saying that.
Choke me like you hate me, but you love me low-key. Wanna...
So I understand that this guy has like a medical condition that causes his voice to sound like that, and I'm really happy that he's found success because of this. That being said, his musical career is, it's unnecessary to say the least, but like his voice actually works better for this kind of song than I would have expected.
See what you do to me, baby, you make me crazy, you make me act like a maniac.
More Eminem.
1 minute I wanna slit your throat, the next I wanna sex.
I mean, the lyrics are cringe. I've heard worse Eminem songs.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, don't get fucked up. I'm fucked up. What the fuck? What the?
Yeah, that... Yeah, WTF is accurate. I'm genuinely impressed by like Brad's ability to find stuff like this.
Didn't mean to scare you, bro. Used to look around and like where he goes.
Isn't like Brad like friends with Quedeca or something? Like they've collaborated on the Hive Mind channel. So the fact that he's on here is interesting.
Watch him all cry, I'm low-key sadistic.
Is it weird if I think this is probably the best Quedeca song that I've heard? I don't know what that says about me.
Flish, 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 flish.
This album has 25 songs on it, so they could have easily just not included it. This is shockingly bad.
I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental.
Okay, can we just admit that this is a good hook?
I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in T-H-O-T.
Kind of crazy how they played that line on the radio. Okay, so the only reason I'm deleting this song from the playlist is because I see the country remix here, and that version is just undeniably worse than this one. This one passes for a somewhat decent R&B song if you ignore the chorus. But the country remix, I don't even know what that is. We'll tackle that when we get there. The word yummy will never be sexy. Like, I actually think it's right up there with one of the least sexy words in the English dictionary.
I wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time.
So I know a lot of YouTubers get hate, and a lot of the time it's not justified. But in this case, this dude cannot sing. It's just a bad song. I don't know what to tell you. And that's not even to get into the whole normal pill thing.
Recognize this? Yeah, that's Don't Stop Believing by Journey and the cast of Glee. Yeah, there's a few more songs with the same chords. Check it out.
Need I say more? Controversial, but I mean, it was a big song, okay? I'm not the only person who thinks it's decent. 3 billion streams is kind of insane, though.
I can't say no more, no more.
Okay, auto-tune.
Auto-tune, no more.
All I'll say is I completely understand why someone would think that this is awful. I just personally disagree. It sounds enough like a normal song to get a pass from me. I genuinely think it's one of the best pop songs of the past few years. I mean, that chorus is bombastic. And the song did so much for trans and LGBT representation. I'll never understand the hate that this one gets. Now, if you wanted to be, like, clever, you would have put this song on the list instead. I mean, this is just unholy, but worse. I don't know what to tell you.
You fuck with Sam tonight, you're fucking with me.
It's obviously trying to recreate what Unholy was and just fails miserably. And this is coming from somebody who likes Unholy.
We deserve to be on top, boy. Black privilege. Ice Cube sitting by the dock. Oh, Shay.
I was clickbaited. This is a perfectly normal song.
You're number one. Yeah, every time I come around, you get her done.
Look at this. The average score is a 2 out of 100. I rated it, calling it possibly the worst song of all time. Let's sort by best. LMAO, I just know this song is a joke. And the second highest user review is a 22 out of 100. All I'm saying is that this is one to look out for. This one's making a deep run.
The way you move it, you make my PB go. Doing, doing, doing.
What the? There's so many Eminem songs on this playlist where I'm like, is it the worst song ever? This might just be the worst song ever.
Howdy, y'all. I'm glad you called. I came to rip this like the seam on my drawers. And you get in my way, I'ma feed you to the monster. No, I'm there today.
Oh my gosh. No, I actually had to, like, try to not spit out that water. I was not prepared for that.
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I see the way you shine.
So this is like Someone You Loved in the sense that, like, it has a absurd amount of Spotify streams, like 3 billion. And the voice can be irritating, but also it's very catchy and it was a hit for a reason.
I make you do vital again.
Look, I understand the score. I really do. I don't agree. If a song is popular, it usually has some redeeming elements to it, right?
Red light, green light, boom. I'm fucking the bitch in my G-Nikes. I hop out with thinking nigga guy here capping. I'm not these rappers.
I remember not liking this when it came out, but honestly, compared to some of the other songs I've heard here, this doesn't compare.
Chilling with hair tie, no makeup with some sweatpants on.
I mean, this kid was like famous for Musical.ly, right? This was just another instance of a guy who has no talent and shouldn't be making music.
Sweatshirt.
Even that synth is not good.
I have an ear infection and I can't finger it out. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like absolute trash, but like counterpoint, it's kind of catchy though. Sorry, but I misclicked. Total accident there, guys. I totally didn't mean to do that. That's so unfortunate.
Take your time, take your time, take your time now. Never see a girl like you, goddammit.
This is what I wrote about this song in April of 2022. It's dumb, but it's okay, decently well made, so it's all right, but also very cringe at the same time. I really need to improve my writing. I think I just didn't have much to say about this album, if I'm being honest.
I will give you the world, baby girl.
Wait, I'm actually genuinely confused. Like, why is the song here? This is just like a pretty standard, like, pop rap hit. Oh, well, that explains it. Bad Human Being, passable song.
I don't know the bitch, but I know her stripper name. I don't know the bitch, but I know her stripper name. Ooh.
You guys are hearing this, right? That was a song. Wait, was this like a hit song? This peaked at number 7 on the Hot 100. Like, actually? See, I'm torn on this one because it really is bad, but I just can't help but think that there are worse songs on this playlist. I feel like this is too crowded, so I'm gonna go and delete some of these. Okay, I kind of understand the song now, so it's still not a good beat, but I don't know. The rapping is decent. The vocal quality is not great, but this could be passable.
I always post that I'm having a good time.
It's decent enough, I guess. So now we have 32 songs out of 75. See, I tried to narrow this down as much as possible, but there's so much.
Let's live like it's 1984.
It's groovy. In all seriousness, this is just a subpar attempt at an upbeat dance song. Like, it's really not.
I am your mother. You listen to me.
The fact that Meghan Trainor is literally mother right now.
Not this. But really, that intro's insulting to gay men because, like, gay men do not claim Meghan Trainor. Meghan Trainor is for soccer moms. I think everybody knows that.
Stop all the mansplaining. No one's listening.
I mean, the lyrics are just cringe.
You just bum bum bum.
Yeah, one of the absolute worst instances of butchering a sample, like, ever. By the way, I love how this song went viral for being awful, but, like, literally, the public just completely dismissed it. Is this some, like, 2000 Soulja Boy ripoff? Wait, what is this album? Crank That Spider-Man? Crank That Batman? Are these all the same song? What is this? 2,000 monthly listeners, and this is all that they do. Watch me whip, watch me name, crank that soul. Crank that soul.
Take me on a date, I deserve a babe.
My name is Ali, nice to meet you, can I tell you, baby?
And don't forget the flowers every anniversary.
It's the same song. I'm one and only all my life.
A, B, C, D, E, F, U.
Oh, God. I don't need to explain why this is bad, right? But you know what really gets me? So this TikTok is where she debuted this idea for the song. And it was pointed out that this Nancy Berman person, hold on. Nancy Berman, manager of digital marketing Atlantic Records. Gail is signed to Atlantic Records. So, I mean, it can't be any more blatant than this. And all the comments are calling it out. I mean, it's embarrassing to be like a one-hit wonder, but it's even more embarrassing when your one hit isn't even good. 1.1 billion streams, and the second biggest song has like 30 million. All I'm saying is there really a difference between Gail and the Tramp Stamps? I say no.
Shout out to Mona Lisa.
Guys, if you gave this attention, he wins.
Black people hate me, they say that I'm racist. My feelings don't match with their message. Whoa.
See, you could put every Tom MacDonald song on this playlist, but like, if you're gonna do it, the song has to be particularly notable.
Shit online, man. You might need a doctor, Phil, if you catch me outside. They've been hating. I think it's stupid funny.
Of all the Tom MacDonald songs, this is by far the worst of them. The other ones are more classic, they're more iconic, but this just sounds worse. And it's like, it has 38 million streams. You know what I'm gonna do? Just because this is worse than the other two, I'm going to eliminate, I know, controversial, I'm going to eliminate White Boy and Straight White Male. At least those had catchy hooks, okay? How many times have you sung along to Straight White Male, White Boy? Don't say that. Come on, you can't sing along to this.
Making me famous, keep hating, you're wasting.
Is anybody singing along to that? No. The answer is no. The song is well made. It's not my style. I think the fast rapping is really cringe. But part of me is like, how much of this is here because he's a bad person, and how much of this is here because the song is particularly bad? This is an actual song. Game Over is laughably bad. It don't feel like we're doing too much.
When I glide, I slide, might slip. Now stay away from the bullshit.
Guys. Oh my god. Still better than Quineka's version though.
And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart.
Hey, it's the guy from Old Town Road. I mean, it's kind of a corny song, but really, that's it. Now, this next song.
Hello, how you doing? I can give you good massage.
This is just, it's so racist. Like, I'm actually so disgusted.
She said, you can come right now. Fuck yeah. Hurry up because I wait for you.
This is basically just Little Dicky but racist. And just that combination of words alone, you already know you got something special. And by special, I mean one of the worst songs of all time.
Then she said, okay, let's go inside. I'm like, fuck yeah.
I still got 3.5 more minutes of this.
But first, let me take a selfie. When Jason was at the table, I kept on seeing him look at me while he's with that other girl. Do you think he was just doing that?
I think the craziest thing about this song is that nobody expected them to become as big as they were. I mean, this was like their first hit, right? And this just randomly came out of nowhere. And then like years later, they have like, look, 2.4 billion, 2.8 billion, several other songs in the 1 billion range. Selfie isn't even in their top 10. And everyone considered them a joke. In a way, I almost respect the marketing for this song. And the beat isn't half bad. But the whole premise is really stupid. And there's not even like a vocal melody. I mean, for all technicality's sake, this is one of the worst charting songs of all time. So I have to give it its flowers for that. Selfie. This is like unlistenable. Convince me this isn't a Lonely Island skit. People weren't kidding when they gave this album 0. Wow. I guess it's technically labeled as a demo. If your song sounds like this, maybe scrap it. Oh my god, it keeps going. Okay, this might just be a front runner. I'm free!
From the file cabinet.
Oh god, I watched the Tom the Shadows video on this, but I don't think I've ever heard the full song before, so this will be interesting.
I was tripping looking at my portfolio, wondering how...
Apparently she was like a critically acclaimed artist before this, and then just went rogue with this album. The streams are crazy, like not a single song on this album has more than 100,000. This is like Yoko Ono level bad. And you just know that she thought that this was so clever, and that's what makes it even more funny.
If I want to break the rule, you know I probably could.
Demon Dice, is that you?
No, Liz. Pina Colada is not gonna win you a Grammy.
No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not home. And if I stay, I might not leave.
I mean, he's literally bragging about being such a good person for not cheating on his wife. It's catchy though. I absolutely do not like this song.
You got me all wrong, baby. Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on.
Let's Marvin Gaye? That's a name, not a verb. Even Charlie Puth doesn't like this song. Look, Charlie Puth in 2018. His first album was not like him at all. The guy who sang Let's Marvin Gaye and Get It On wants to put his cheeseball past in the rear view. I mean, that's all I gotta say about this. I mean, guys, we all know what the true Charlie Puth is like.
You're watching Shane Dawson and Friends, where the excitement never ends. So open your ears, sit down and relax. Or Sinead will bust a fucking cap in your ass.
That's the real Charlie Puth I'm talking about.
Who threw this pickle at me? Who threw this pickle at me?
I am so hot, hot, hot. Nothing can cool me down yet.
These are my sexy shades, super, super duper
super sexy.
All of those were better songs than Marvin Gaye. I love the haze in the background, like making it a trap instrumental for absolutely no reason.
Goodbye to the people who hated on me.
Oh, come on, why do you gotta put this here? This dude is like an honorary Flex Entertainment member, okay? Somebody explain this. Come on, guys. I don't know, this is one of the biggest improvements to any song ever.
Goodbye to everybody.
I mean, you could hear the sadness. It's beautiful. I'm sorry. I am officially part of the problem. I can't handle this. I'm sorry. Brat, did you really put Achy Breaky Heart on this playlist twice? I mean, look, explain this shit. There's Achy Breaky Heart, and there's Achy Breaky Heart again. No. Eddie Murphy made a song with Michael Jackson? Honestly, Eddie Murphy is singing better than I expected him to. I mean, this sounds close enough to the other big hits of the time. I know nothing about this group or any of their songs, so maybe this is like a bad album for Clash fans. This is actually one of the biggest drop-off in ratings that I've ever seen for an artist. I mean, it is pretty telling that this is the only album of theirs to not get remastered. I mean, this just sounds wrong. I'm gonna be honest though. If I heard this song with no context, I would think it's just another 80s song. It's hard to tell. Wait, this sounds like a 2010s EDM song. Are they like a rock band or something? I mean, I could definitely see why their fans would hate this. Look, they're modernizing their sound. You may not like it, but I mean, they tried.
Guess I did it wrong. That's why I wrote this song.
Oh my god, this is like a second grade writing level. I think the worst part about this is that Madonna has a lot of great songs, like a lot of classics, a lot of songs that I love. I never see anybody bring the song in that conversation. I mean, it almost works.
And you know I'm satisfied. I drive my Mini Cooper and I'm...
Oh, but this rapping though. This one's staying on the playlist just for the rap.
I'ma spend this track, everything on me. Yeah, I'ma tip myself.
Drop some money, dropping all my money. Drop some money. This is a good song. How did he go from How to Love to this? If you'd have put this song on the playlist, it would have stayed and it would have gone far. But no, you had to put Prom Queen on the playlist. That's a poor decision and it will be punished by removal.
First, let me hop out the motherfucking Porsche.
Oh, not this. No, T-Wayne, make your own terrible song. Even though this is a cover, it stayed on the playlist. I mean, it's not good and I never want to hear it again, but it's just a YouTube song. You can't really hate it that much.
Bounce in the motherfucking house. More bounce in the motherfucking house.
See, you did your homework because this is the correct Iggy Azalea song to hate. I genuinely believe this song killed her career. Like, there was no coming back after this.
Mama's biggest fan, yeah. Got all these hoes in my DM. Yeah.
DJ Mustard delivered on this beat. I don't care.
Wait, can I really say the N-word?
I just love the idea that the first thought that comes into his head is that he can say slurs now. We truly live in a society.
I woke up and I'm Lil Dicky. Lil Dicky?
And of course he's gonna make genital jokes. One thing I will say about this is that I actually enjoy how the music video is a literal interpretation of the lyrics. This song is just too fun. I'm sorry, okay? And Earth exists.
It's way less cool than being Chris Brown was.
I mean, you had to have been there. When you heard Ed Sheeran on the song, you were like, no way. How did he get him on the song? You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck again? I'm DJ Khaled. Why am I yelling?
I mean, you can't hate him for giving the world that, you know?
I'm Kendall Jenner. I got a vagina.
Okay. Oh. I can't defend that.
I'm gonna learn.
I'm gonna learn about gender dysphoria.
Cause I'm an island boy. Oh, I'm an island boy.
Hold on. I'm seeing conflict here. There's Island Boy Freestyle.
I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy.
See, why would you put this on streaming services? I wish this song was silent like the S in Island.
Island boy, put my vest on, yeah. Cause I'm an island boy, and I've been.
No! Wait, that TikTok just ended and they put another one on here? Look, I'm sorry. I gotta get rid of the finished song from the playlist. The freestyle staying though.
And I'm the only one willing to fight.
Am I the only one who is A-okay with the members of the KKK?
Another statue coming down in a town near you.
Watch out, that Confederate statue is coming down. Am I the only one willing to fight? Only if your skin color's white. Okay, but when does the actual song start? I always just assumed that people were exaggerating about how bad this was. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Holding me back, supposed to come right back.
This isn't even the worst song on the album. Falling back asleep. Look, this is decent background music, okay? This is just like a weaker version of Passion Fruit.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby, I'ma have the.
This improves upon the awful vocals of the original. Therefore, it has a right to exist. Just because David Guetta would follow up the song with a bunch of horrible, awful, terrible rehashes of old popular songs in the future does not mean that this song on its own is bad. This is the exception to the rule, and it was a big hit for a reason. This was the good one. 'Cause I'm red and I'm burning the sky, yeah, I'm fire. You want to talk about a bad sample?
Let's make tonight the weekend. I don't wanna wait.
You want to talk about a bad sample? Numa, yeah. So after hearing that, can you understand why this is tolerable?
Without you,
you cut out my left kidney, and now I'm left on the street. I'm crying, help me. Now I'm going on the black market. I'm going to buy my organ.
I can't believe that
you left me on the street. The doctor didn't believe me. I needed a CT scan just to see it. I'm missing a kidney. I understand. The line, can't make a wife out of a hoe. It's not a great line. But otherwise, this is like a perfectly fine ballad. This is a cute little song. It's inoffensive, and I enjoy it.
London Bridge, wanna go down like London, wanna go down.
Guys, no, you have to understand, this was a #1 hit. How?
Oh shit!
Well, that's a way to start a song. Ew. By the way, ignore the change in natural light in the background. I just have to film this over so many days, you have no idea. This is shit! This sucks! What the fuck? This is like one of the worst sounding #1s I've ever heard. Like, this is shocking. I think this album has one of the strangest distribution of streams because you have like the big singles that have hundreds of millions of streams, and then every other song on this album has like less than 10 million. Like, I don't think I've ever seen something like this before. Also, London Bridge does not go down. Here, let me show you an example. This is Tower Bridge. This is the one that goes down. Get your bridges right, Fergie. Excuse me. If you're gonna make a song like this, oh my god. Fergie's London Bridge makes the most basic American tourist in London mistake. I love how somebody wrote an entire article about this too. Yeah, look, that's London Bridge. I love that there's just entire paragraphs about this too. That's beautiful. Lyrically, there's astoundingly little going on here. There's a lot of shouting, oh shit, or oh snap. And this article continues to go on and roast the song.
My hump, my lovely little lumps.
The song came out when I was 5, and I once sang this out loud in preschool. Oh no! This song is 5.5 minutes long. Okay, we get it. Oh my god, the song just refuses to end.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bitch, just another narcissist.
There's genuinely no way this isn't a parody. What actually gets me though is that this has professional production behind it. Like, if you ignore the lyrics, this would just be another standard, you know, alt pop song. Just the idea of turning Twinkle Twinkle Little Star into like this really cool rock song. I mean, you were already doomed from the start.
Jesus fucking hoes, and it's got me all upset. Community
I see what Brad was doing putting this next to Twinkle Twinkle. I mean, they really have the same energy. Jingle Bells turning into a rap song. I mean, look, just look at my review.
Bitch, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck.
Wait, is this trying to be some kind of hyperpop type shit? I mean, his deep voice just doesn't really work for this style of music. Wait, the song's already over? It was a minute long. That was it? I mean, he really just said fuck you and left. I don't think any other song on this playlist is going to sound like that.
Pop, drop it for me, maybe we can roll. Oh!
pop, lock and drop it.
I mean, I've honestly heard worse songs from this era. This beat is ass though. 3 out of 10. I just love how a song can be 3 out of 10 and be too good for this. What have I subjected myself to?
You ain't nothing but a broke boy, broke boy.
I've never heard of this dude before, but already I can tell why this is here. Nothing but a broke boy. This song has the perfect quality to it where you can make fun of it. You can trash on it while enjoying yourself.
All I do is win.
All I do is win. Charlie Sheen.
I got that
Venom out now on Blu-ray. I mean, I'm sorry, this kind of goes hard. So your enjoyment of the song is dependent entirely on whether you like this chorus. Just the repetition of that syllable over and over again, that can get to a person.
It's your fucking birthday.
Hey, happy birthday. Happy fucking birthday. Have a fucking great day, by the way. I hope you fucking devour that cake. It's my birthday, I say fuck if I want to. I love how this is like the go-to song for Drake fans who think that every song of his is great. To be like, well, actually, no.
It's a fucking celebration.
Okay, hear me out though. While this song is bad, it's not like bafflingly bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not the kind of bad that can really compete.
Feeling used, but I'm still missing you.
Oh, come on, this is nice. Ganache is like a cringe rapper, but like the chorus is cool. All this time I stand by and I can't seem to tell you I hate that, I don't hate this. I know you tolerate this. You're making me regret my decision with your monotone shitty rapping.
Fucked around
and I'm gonna snooze. Oh, keep it on the low. Still in love with me and your friends don't know. I rate you 6.8. Look, just for Olivia O'Brien alone, she really makes the song what it is. Oh, this is like the classic 2016 starter pack here. I remember absolutely despising this song in 2016 when it came out. But like the thing is, for whatever reason, as I've gotten older, I've actually started to develop sort of an appreciation for this. Like, yeah, the vocal chops aren't great, but there's a decent song in this. I mean, the biggest crime for this song was hearing it constantly on the radio and being like, what is she saying in the chorus? I think I've listened to like enough EDM songs though where I'm kind of numb from that. Also, I'm still not a fan of minimalism to this day though. Roof is falling, let me fall. I just know. Roof is falling, let me. That's what she's saying, by the way. Not that you would ever guess that, but you know. It's always a beautiful thing when awfulness transcends the language barrier. Okay, we haven't even gotten to Lil Pump or Vin Diesel and the song is already trash.
Bust a nut in the mouth, then I'm out. 50 hoes down south, no, don't.
What alternate universe have I entered where Lil Pump is the best part of the song? Oh no, Vin Diesel solo track. Oh no. Kygo produced this? Oh, I can hear it too. The dude can't sing, come on. Dum dum dum. Oh, it's sick to acting, dude. I mean, you probably made so much money from those Fast and Furious movies. You don't need to do this.
Let's be friends. Let's be friends. With benefits. We can chill.
Dude, why does this delivery lack passion and emotion?
Let's be FWBs. FWB.
See, but like this is the worst kind of awful too because there's nothing enjoyable about this. Like this doesn't even sound like you're trying. Not the EDM background music. Counterpoint, OP was worse than this. And I removed OP from the playlist, so I have to do the same with this. Also, I'm removing Broken Boy Boy from the playlist because I just had too much fun with that.
2020, I don't like you. Got me thinking I'd be better off without you.
People are saying this is decent.
2020, how about you? Go and fuck yourself.
The lyrics suck, but it sounds better than I expected it to. It cleared the lowest bar imaginable, but that's all it needs.
Oh, listen up. Young man is a young man. He writes.
Oh, not Hobo Johnson again.
He falls in love with the girl. Girl already has a boyfriend. She kind of loves him back, but not really.
You have to do a preamble explaining the story before even starting the song. 65 million streams with this?
Come on, brush me off like the dirt.
When is the song gonna start?
Fall to the ground, collect myself, and get.
Please don't tell me that this is the song, right?
Or maybe it's the thought and not being so alone. Confess my love for scones. I just want to say something real quick, please.
What?
Listen, I love these scones. Just a virtue to the selection.
Oh my god! Haha, get it, guys? Because he's too nervous to say that he loves her. This isn't even singing, he's just talking.
I love the thought of being with you.
Oh my god, it never ends.
But I don't know. I love the thought.
That's the chorus? Okay, this might be one of the favorites to win it all. Oh my god, there's no break. There's no relief. Come on, I'm supposed to be eliminating songs, but this makes it hard. Wait, this is a Gucci Mane album where the songs have like 10,000 streams. Okay, this is so bad, but you guys have to believe me that the bar is so low. It is so low. Okay, now I understand why this guy fell off. This is dreadful. Never before has a song less than 90 seconds long felt this long. I think what's even more insulting about this is just the fact that there's actually great songs on this album. She knows how to make good music, but then makes shit like this. Oh my god, she's still going. I mean, this just makes you look so childish. I'm gonna be the one you love. How do you listen to this beat without laughing? How does one create these noises? I wonder if like Sophie heard songs like this and said, hey, I can do that, but better. This song has an average score of 3 out of 100, by the way. Wait, that's how the song sounds? I thought my headphones were broken or something. That's just how it is. This is so bad that this should serve as motivation for like smaller artists. If Migos can make this and pop out some bangers, anyone can.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drink. Swalla la la.
You guys realize that this song was literally on Jason Derulo's new album that he released like 2 months ago, right? Like he just added it on because he needed the streams. The song came out in 2017. This is, in my opinion, Jason Derulo's worst big single. 3 out of 10.
She's such a freaky girl. She puts me in the
Why does this album have 40 songs on it? Oh, thank God, a song that's only regular bad. Like, Travis Barker is literally everywhere, but the dude knows how to make good music, you know? There's a reason why everyone's hiring him for their songs.
You can hide it, come on, touch my body. Harder, bigger, faster, longer, thick.
I understand that upon first listen, this song, it can be out there, but like, it's got that catchy beat to it. I know Dr. Luke, but like, if we were gonna put every song that Dr. Luke produced on this playlist, to me, that's not really a judge of the quality of the music itself. And in all seriousness, like, Slut Pop is like my least favorite of all of Kim's projects. Also, like, if you hate this, don't listen to Slut Pop Miami. Don't listen to Slut Pop Miami. Like, I love Kim, but there's some songs even I can't defend on here. Don't ever let Brad see this, by the way. I mean, there's no world where Treat Me Like a Slut is worse than this. All I'm saying is if you're gonna put a Kim Petras song on this, you gotta be educated.
I'm a little cum slut, short and loud.
No. No. Oh, do I have to listen to this? See, it's really telling when even on a playlist like this, a song stands out.
You thought this was your average lullaby? Cheeks clap, daddy. So lay me down while I arch that ass. That good, sexy, I need some. Make me arch my back or we're going dumb. I'm gonna let you hit it for free, for you.
What the actual fuck am I listening to? TikTok, why did you make this popular?
I'm trapped. I gotta get out.
Oh, this is the Industry Plant guy. His new single has less than 2,000 streams. Oh, that is so bad.
Yeah, so might as well just die.
I was ready to call this just like another shitty Juice WRLD clone, but that hook. I mean, his voice isn't great, but I can at least hear what he was going for and understand why he thought this was hard.
There's a way to escape out of your bed, put a gun in your face.
I completely understand the hate now.
I can't do shit right, I can't learn my lesson. I can't do shit right.
Once again, his voice just doesn't fit here.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
Whoa, he managed to not sound super deep. You know what? Parts of the song are decent.
Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot lamp.
You guys are making me listen to The Big Day by Chance the Rapper. I actually think that this song isn't offensively bad. Let's listen to the title track.
Oh my God, think it's the greatest day of my life.
Okay, this is worse. Oh my God. Yeah, I remember hearing that like the label thought this was like a first draft or something and he just wanted the album out there. It's so apparent.
I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island boy.
All right, well, I already played the song earlier because I was comparing this to the finalized version and I decided that this is the worst version of the song, so it's the one that gets to stay.
I've been throw up the sex in
First class, up in the sky.
Pineapple juice, I give a sweet.
Ew! Hot take, this is like a perfectly acceptable Jack Harlow song. He has many songs worse than this. This was a #1 hit for a reason, guys. Oh my God, this has an average score of 9 out of 100. Oh my God, did they... This is so chaotic. It's just like the instruments are not in sync with each other. I'm in shock. Pure musical chaos.
Hey boy, what you got for me? What you got in store?
Okay, so it's not good, but I feel like a lot of the reason why people hate this as much as they do is because the film is extremely ableist. Like, I think it advocates for like restraining autistic people when they act autistic, which not only does it not work, it's just extremely traumatizing and just a horrible thing to do. The song isn't good, but it's not the worst, you know? It's still an awful song though. Like, please don't get me wrong.
Swish, swish, bish. Another one in the basket.
I'ma stick around for more than a minute. So this song, not one of her best, but also not one of her worst. So the shooting star meme was popular around this time, and for whatever reason, she thought it would be so cool to put it in her music video.
First off, fuck Santa Claus, he ain't never done shit for a nigga like me. Pondering, blitzing, prancer, fixing, and coming, and Cupid, and Dasher. Fucking Miss Claus, and I'm posting the vid, so your ho is viral. I'm the Grinch, no hands when I'm taking a piss.
Stupid concept, bad song, beat goes kind of hard, not gonna lie.
You ain't gang, 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 you ain't fucking with us.
Yeah, that's an obnoxious producer tag. 3 out of 10. Obnoxious chorus, normal song otherwise.
Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through.
This song has its place, you know what I'm saying? Also, isn't this album called Geordie because it's dedicated to like their previous manager who like passed away tragically young or something? Like, I can't bring myself to hate on this, especially because it's just inoffensive radio fodder.
Like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, interesting choice to not include the Cardi B remix.
24 hours, I need more hours with you.
Maroon 5 has bad songs. This is just another inoffensive radio song. I will say though, the version without Cardi B is the better version, so you're not really making your case that well here. At the time this came out, everybody said this was racist. But apparently Avril Lavigne has like a huge Japanese fan base and they like the song. It's just her showing appreciation to the culture. Doesn't change the fact that this sounds like ass though. If the song sounded good, I don't think anyone would call it racist, so.
Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo pa darle alegría.
Tyga Macarena?
Hey, Macarena. Put the chopper on a nigga, turn him to a sprinter.
Awful idea, 4 out of 10 in execution.
She thinks my tractor sexy.
She's attracted to my tractor. 112 million streams? Are you kidding me? She wants to fuck my tractor. She doesn't wanna fuck me.
One more tiny.
We need country representation in the playlist. This stays.
Body like a back row.
Okay. This sucks. 4 out of 10. He has worse songs, and he has songs where half the time he's not even singing.
You know I love it when the music's loud, but come and strip that down for me. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Strip that down, girl. Love when you hit the ground.
6.5 out of 10.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be.
5 out of 10. Weird clash of genres, shockingly listenable. I can understand why this crossed over. Baby, make a country track, listen, cross over, that's it.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. By a couple guys that didn't treat me right, I ain't gonna lie.
Probably one of the best things either artist has done. I guess at the end of the day, it was meant to be. No one laughed. It's just the stars. What? This doesn't count, right?
Every time I get those voices in my head.
This collab is a nightmare scenario. Single art is a 0. Song is a 3.5 out of 10.
Slut me out.
Oh my god, Sexy Red is so bad. 2.6 out of 10. I think that's the lowest score I've given to a song that I cut from the playlist.
Broke bitch, no friends, homeless, without the M.
Oh god. Oh my god. Worst lyric of all time? So embarrassing. This song is an early contender for sure.
I need someone to suck. I can't say that.
Oh my god.
I'm in Spain without the M.
So the joke is that he's in pain, and Spain without the S is pain. Oh my god, that's so stupid.
We bout to ride out. Is you sliding tonight? Is you riding?
Wait, 14,000 plays from Soulja Boy? Damn, he fell off. Ratio, Twitter, yeah. Well, this is about what I expected from a modern Soulja Boy song.
Ain't no heart up on my shoulder, ooh. Dead that hoe like roses, ooh. She won't ride up in my coupe.
Hey, it's the clone. Yo, the Illuminati. Let's go. Ain't no mediocre. Yeah. This dude did the AI thing before AI was a thing. Copying someone's flow, that requires some level of effort, even if it's extremely unoriginal. It's something to be frowned upon. Song's kind of catchy. I've heard that it's like basically the same as some other song. Forget what that one was. But yeah, this dude was like super hated back in the day. Oh no, his latest single has less than 1,000 streams.
I keep making left, right, when she check her ass cheeks. Yeah, she's so nasty. Yeah.
I mean, I found a comment from Brad saying that this is very forgettable, and I tend to agree. I mean, if even Brad doesn't think it's the worst thing ever, then it's not staying on the playlist.
Ding-a-wing, 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 boing, ding-a-wing, 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 boing, ding-a-wing.
This might actually be it. Worst hook of all time? Definitely top 5.
Whole lot of money, whole lot of money, got a whole lot of money, man, I got a whole lot of money, whole lot of money.
You have what now? Sorry, I didn't catch that. So apparently this is Antonio Brown, the football player, and if I didn't look that up, I wouldn't have known.
Started from the grocery store, now I own the grocery store. Teachers say we couldn't make it, but we still do what we love. Now
This is actually worse than Jake Paul.
My heart's empty. Fucked up about you. Let me do some sad shit for the real niggas. Yeah, I know my
like if you cry every time.
I know. And everywhere she got my song
I'm
on the radio,
so
she
sad.
Wanna tell me what I did to you. Thought I kept it real with you.
3.8 out of 10. He made Clout Cobain. Come on, no. They're not even saying words anymore. Congrats, this stays on the playlist.
Can't control my looseness. Yeah, I'm gone off that soda.
This is just regular boring bad, not interesting.
So sick of the hobos.
Oh, here we go.
I hate all my wife. Come on, never get late.
I mean, that just speaks for itself. Oh no, he's doing the incel thing. No.
And any girl like you deserves a gentleman.
Of course, he would put the nice guy song after the nice guy song. See, this playlist is meant to be listened to in order, guys. I don't care that it's 18 hours long. You guys are just not built for it, you know? Okay. So this sounds bad, but there's actual full-blown incel shit. And this is just well-intentioned, poorly thought out.
Let's go, Brandon. You know what they say at home.
It just doesn't hit the same lows that the other MAGA songs do, okay?
I want his hit, I want it right now. I want it so, I want it. Baby girl, I'm in a spaceship.
7.5 minutes? He made a 7.5 minute song about this. And with the magic of editing, we can skip through this entire song. It's over! It's over!
Diamond be wet on my wrist, yeah. Diamond be wet like a fish, yeah.
This is one of the most repetitive songs of all time. Dude had one melody, 2.6 out of 10.
I feel it coming out my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth.
Melanie Martinez, his first appearance, alright.
You notice all your fingers pruning up.
So far, it sounds like a normal song.
Now I gotta wash my mouth.
Okay, hear me out. Kinda catchy.
With soap.
Okay, that'll do it. Now I understand why this is here. I will say though, they did accurately recreate the sound of soap. That was annoying, but I feel like the awfulness of this is a little exaggerated.
You got that suntan skirt and boots.
Okay, so Country Girl Shake It For Me is just an objectively worse song than this, and for that reason alone.
Babe, that's my kind of night.
Then something happened one magical night. I forgot that you existed.
See, I could never forget that this song existed. This song is a vibe, honestly. Like, there's a very specific mood that this song perfectly fits. It's not one of Taylor Swift's best songs, but it's not Look What You Made Me Do. And it's not This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things.
Don't let me down, don't let me down, down, down.
Oh, come on, this song's a banger. Unironically, this is a good song. The drop does kind of suck ass, though. I mean, after Selfie, it's a miracle that they managed to make a song that sounds as good as this, right? I mean, come on, that's like a great breakdown there.
Hey, yo, Cash, rock out, man.
Two Twitch streamers make an awful recreation of a 2000s hit.
Enemies all in my area. I just can't get them to leave.
This is actually good for him.
It's going down tonight.
Like, it's a good song by Crip standards in my eyes.
Call the fire man, she a hot girl. Come shake some. I don't know how to dance, but can lean and make the ghetto bitches put their hands on their knees.
Every DaBaby song outside of Rockstar is like a consistent 4 out of 10. I have no idea how he's able to pull 66 million streams in 2023, though.
So when it starts to snow, only know you love her when you let her go. When it's
No! What? Wait! The Passenger song? Oh god, I'm scared.
Only know you love her when you let her go.
I'm gonna ask my girl why she's such a hoe.
Why'd you let it go? You're such a hoe.
Wait, what? Oh my god, I was joking! No way! Oh my god! 400 million streams on this shit? What's going on in the UK?
Boca de cachaça, fica uma safada fazendo loucura no meio da rua.
Am I hearing that right? That's actually how it sounds. It just sits higher on the mix than everything else too, and that's what really is so bad about that.
My heart just got stuck between these loops.
Oh, this is that TikTok sound.
Right now it's like 2 in the morning. Rap killer be rising, got you to.
This dude has a talent for making 5 seconds of the song that sounds tolerable and then making the absolute rest of it unlistenable, and the 5 seconds that sounds decent goes viral on TikTok. I have no idea how this dude has a career or how he's able to get so many songs consistently with good stream amounts. Like, just the 15-second clip is okay, but the whole song is garbage.
Blew it up too high, got stuck in the clouds. I had a dream.
Shout out MOK! Now, this is just a standard ballad. I mean, keep in mind, this is the same album that has songs like this. This song is tolerable in comparison.
I'm Big Willie, no pipe gear. I told you bitches last year.
A Nicki Minaj song that I haven't heard before. Okay.
Hold on.
It's absolutely unlistenable, but there is at least 3 Roman songs that are worse.
I seen them hate when I was down. They never thought that I would blow up and get them rags.
Oh, a song from the Soul Train guy that I haven't heard before.
I need to slow down.
4 out of 10 listenable.
Have you not heard that scuttlebutt? No, the gossip, the buzz.
Oh!
Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up!
You know what's infuriating about this? They could have easily just not included this in the movie, because The Little Mermaid has some of the best Disney movie songs ever made, and people love those songs. This was completely unnecessary. But instead they decide, hey, you know what we should do? We should have Awkwafina sing in the most obnoxious voice possible.
Remember the swamp? Remember my song in the swamp when I was like, wham, chicka, wham, wham.
I love that regardless of what people think of the Little Mermaid remake, everybody can unite together and just agree that the song is garbage. There's something beautiful about that, you know?
Why you acting like this? Why you acting like that?
I mean, it's literally just an interlude. There's nothing of substance here. Also, rest in peace to Angus Cloud. This song again?
I battled depression, I'm back with the message I'm at.
I mean, it's worse than the original version, I'll say that. And it's just a standard cover by a guy who's not particularly talented.
I ain't got no flaws, so please don't bring your hoe around me.
Wait, is this the dude who allegedly murdered a bunch of people?
No flaws.
I will say though, it is, I don't want to say funny because that's not the right word, but it is interesting. Like, it aged so poorly that the dude who murdered a bunch of people has a song called I Have No Flaws. And if I had to guess, that's probably why it's here. Standard, generic pop rap song.
I know you want it. Good girl. You don't need no papers. That man.
This song is a solid 4 out of 10. Like, I completely understand the song being, like, very yikesy regarding consent and everything. The song absolutely deserves the hate. But at least, and I know, at least it's ambiguous about it, okay? There was another hit song from the same year that wasn't ambiguous about it at all.
Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it.
Folks, that's called date rape.
Fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.
This is dumb fun. I hated the song when it came out, and I still don't even like it. But there's some level of ironic enjoyment to be had here.
On drink and take a sip of it. Feeling like
sorry I named the album Montevallo. And I'm sorry people know your name now. Strangers hit you up on social media. I know you want your privacy. And you got nothing to say to me.
Oh my god, wait, this is actually so gross. Like, the sing talking is one thing, but being like, oh, so I named your album about you and I kind of ruined your life, but yeah, I hope you don't, I'm sorry. See, when I said that Sam Hunt has worse songs, this is exactly what I was talking about.
Bacon, so I had to go to his big brother's house and I blew that thing down. Little Red Riding Hood didn't ride home, so
This is a cute little novelty song. It's harmless. And all I'm saying is that songs like this have the potential to go hard, okay?
What sound does the letter make?
Bravo, they gon' take your face off, they gon' bravo.
Yo, it's the guy from Moana.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour.
My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Where the niggas?
Sexy Red deserves the hate. I'm sorry. I don't know what Fantano was on.
Tell this devil to my plate, you gon' strike out. See, they only gangster when they.
Oh my god, that sounds like an FL Studio piano. I'm sorry, NLE has worse songs than this. Okay. It's upbeat now.
I'm a nerd, bookworm, I'm studious. From my cerebral cortex to my gluteus.
Red and Link? I did not expect to see them here. I'll be honest, this was cool when I was like 13, but it'll be interesting to see how well this aged, or how poorly potentially. We gotta talk about this. This is not supposed to happen. The 8th highest rated song of 2013. I'm sorry, what?
You are Elmi? You don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's like a fine YouTube video.
So good, like an ostrich, but can't tell me. Hey, you wanna fuck, but you like get roughed up, marks in my back like claws.
Is this like some YouTuber music or something? I'm like genuinely not sure. Regardless though, it sucks.
Semi-automatic, who done had it, and he ready for anybody to buck back.
Hold on a second. How are you gonna rate a song 49 out of 100 and put it on your worst songs of all time playlist?
Hillbilly, Franco, nigga.
Oh my god!
They call me redneck, white trash, say it back.
What really bothers me is that there's actually people in the comment section defending this shit.
What the fuck you rapping for? Nigga ass nigga, got your second.
Little Dicky said, can I really say the N-word? And this dude took it personally. A song called Racism is shockingly racist. What do you know?
Fuck it though, you a nigga, and I'm just a cracker. They pin us against each other's
destiny. How come you don't strip no more?
You? Hello, HR?
Where is destiny? Is that her name?
Well, you don't have to call out her name like that. Come on, dude. And it's the generic ass 50s inspired beat that really does it in. 7 years? Passable. Whatever the fuck this is, no.
Mama said that it was okay. Mama said that it was.
This is actually a perfectly fine song. 4 out of 10. The song could do without the children vocals though. This 6ix9ine album is actually just extremely mediocre. He's known for making offensive songs that are interesting, and he failed. He just made uninteresting, unoffensive songs. We should just ignore it. That is the fate that it deserves. Wait, he made another album? This dude fell off so hard. That melody sounds familiar to me. Okay, I think I found it.
Don't wanna lose me, don't wanna lose you. Whoa, I just want you. Don't wanna lose me, lose you. Whoa.
I actually think this sounds good. It's a beautiful melody. Sorry. I love how these guys just randomly woke up one day and said, hey, let's sample SpongeBob because we can. I mean, it's the most bizarre sample choice of all time. And honestly, just purely for the fact that this song gave us HAR, I mean, I'm sure that's enough reason for a lot of people to hate it, but it really just is that bad.
Next week, this shit I wrote is on some next shit. Next shit.
Nature to bring the anger.
Did Brad just put the whole Revival album on this playlist? 15 Eminem songs. And it's not even like the songs with Ed Sheeran or Beyonce. These are the deep cuts. These are the ones that like you have to search to find them, you know? And we got 3 of them in a row.
Lord, I'm feeling reckless.
2.7 out of 10.
It only give you more fuel, show 'em why you're you so close. Got it like
this is just a standard song of I was poor, now I'm rich now. I mean, good for him, I guess. I don't know.
Continue the pattern of abuse. Why did I punch back? Girls, your dad is a scum.
Oh no. Oh my god. Yo, I hit her. But honestly, she hit me first, so it ain't that bad. Yeah, this one can stay on the playlist. Question. All these Eminem songs, where's Kim?
I know you trust me, but I don't care.
He put 4 Quedeca songs on here? Oh my goodness.
We see each other every time I pop a bottle, every time I hit the lotto, every time I see...
Look, I get that this is supposed to be an emotional song. Can I just say that I don't care?
It's every day, bro. I said it's every day, bro.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months. And it's selling like a god church. England is my city, and if it weren't for Team 10, 6 months ago you didn't know my name, and now you want my fame. We the future, and we'll see you in the past. Hold on. Let's switch up the language.
The educator, and I ain't talking book. Is that your boy's cologne?
Is that your boy's cologne? Started balling quick and low. Tomorrow, cause it's every day, bro. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that deserved to go further.
Ain't nobody ever heard about your Disney show. Hey, got a bitch that remind me of my cereal.
I genuinely think the Rice Gum song is worse. This charted on Billboard, by the way, and it's almost more insulting. That, like, the original Jake Paul song, I kind of understand, but the shitty fucking diss track to the original song.
We do it best. We do it best.
This song gets spared purely because of his vocal performance here in the chorus.
On Instagram, come and find me. Got your boy T-Fox.
Let's start off with Bryce Hall. Yeah, he got some smelly balls, bitch. I only know his name because Addison gave him fame.
Okay, for whatever reason, this charted too. And I'm not going to waste too much time on this because this is going to make a deep run. This is staying here for a while. So all I'm going to say for now is that it sounds awful. It's stupid TikTok drama.
I'm not staying in my mind. I'm living like you said.
I'm going to make this quick. Mask is worse. This is just uncomfortable. And I don't want to open this can of worms.
Look back, why he eat my ass to get my lick back? Why would I?
I don't know who this is. This is a 1.8 out of 10 if I'm being generous. But this is just some random person who cannot sing. This isn't gonna win purely because it's not interesting. There's a dime of dozen songs like these is what I'm saying, even though it's garbage.
All black, all got my ski mask.
Missed opportunity not putting Fuck It on here, by the way. This song is not as offensive as My Body. It is somewhat listenable. 3 out of 10.
Put her in the ocean, bet she suck a beach ball. Hoes moving up and down.
3.8 out of 10. Standard below average rap song.
Just to mess with these drunken hot girls.
This is the low light of an otherwise great album. I actually think Graduation might just be my favorite Kanye West album. But just because it's bad compared to the other songs on the album doesn't mean that on its own it's a bad song. It just means that it's a 5 out of 10 song on an 8 out of 10 album. They listen to this, right?
I run my ward. It smells good, I'm put it on my lip.
Brad, you've listened to too much music.
It's my body, I can fuck who I want to.
Okay, you know your song is bad and you've messed up when Melody Martinez's song seems like a masterpiece in comparison.
It's my party and I'm coming for going till the candles burn down this place.
It transforms the sample, it improves upon it, it has interesting production. I think there's even an argument to be made that this might be a good song.
Say hello to Katie, then I tell her that's goodbye. It's my body, I can fuck who I want to.
The problem is, I know there's somebody who probably thinks that I hate this song because it's like pro bodily autonomy, but I promise you that's not it. The song is just ass. And it's just the baffling and shocking nature of turning that sample into this.
Play the album track 1, K, I heard enough. Girl to drop it downstairs, better hurry up. Hit my line, you know the hair was great. Oh yeah.
Rest in peace, Daft Punk. It's staying.
Got that AU vodka, pink lemonade.
It's 1 minute and 26 seconds long, and the strongest emotion I have for it is meh. But pink lemonade is tasty. This song ain't selling it for me. Drake's birthday song was a bit worse than this. Also, Birthday Cake by Rihanna featuring Chris Brown. If you know, you know.
Used to tell myself at least I was a sunny cold. Had to quit cause fake friends out of. I was born in July. And got rich on they broke ass.
My only takeaway from this is his voice sounds good. Perfectly tolerable song.
Babe, sucking on me like a devil, like a devil.
This dude has 12,000 monthly listeners. Come on. This song has less than 1,000 streams. Is this somebody that sent music to your stream? 2.1 out of 10.
Every time I'm in my city, I be hacking like my shit don't stink.
We got Kendrick Lamar on here? Okay, now I'm curious.
Don't worry, I don't know why your bitch wanna.
I'll say this, it's worse than any song off of To Pimp a Butterfly. I'm glad we can all agree on this universal fact. 2.3 out of 10. It is amazing that Kendrick Lamar evolved as an artist to make Good Kid, Mad City after this. But I mean, come on guys, we're not talking about the most classic K-Dot single.
I'm trying to get these house singers, and this is my singer.
Mixtape. I've been wearing Rick. Boy, you way too Ricky Lake. You Ricky Lake. We're gonna find
Nah, I see CS on this playlist, and I know that in comparison to that, this 4 out of 10 track is spared.
Winner is probably gonna win again. Swarms forgive.
Wait, this is KSI's brother?
From Leica to Leica, Swarm to loser.
Look, with this song, he already lost.
Don't be afraid to be different, y'all. Don't be afraid to be different.
But you're telling me Logic has a song with Will Smith? That is so random.
West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground of Forget all.
Oh my god, he said the thing.
Don't be afraid to be different, y'all.
Yo, everybody's making good music. Don't be afraid to be different.
Gonna taste my I got that.
He put the song on the playlist twice. I removed it once. I'm removing it again. Didn't I literally say before that this song is fine? The thing about this song is that Iggy Azalea usually has other more talented artists sing the hooks, right? And so hearing her sing the hook on this song, I can see how it would be jarring to a lot of people. I can see how it would not sound good. That being said, I think she does a surprisingly fine job on it.
Tell me pretty things, but I'm ugly.
Oh, this is the YouTuber guy? Some YouTubers should stick to making videos. I'm sorry.
You
You little dumbass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
I'm sorry, this is just too funny. It's too funny. You're really gonna put this on and not ass? I ain't fucking with you! And also the beat's fire. First of all, putting the Ice Spice version of the song on the list, that is the correct version to put here. Ice Spice's feature is baffling. She does not fit on the song. But even with that, there's enough decent elements here that it gets removed from the playlist. Okay, so this is weird. The next song is not available on Spotify anymore, so we're gonna have to watch it on YouTube.
All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation.
As an apology video, this is absolute garbage. As a song, I mean, really, the only reason this is even a song in the first place is due to an absolute technicality, which is why it has a ukulele running in the background. To judge this as a song feels weird, and the fact that it's not available on Spotify, I feel should automatically disqualify it. But just know that if we were ranking worst YouTube videos, this would be near the top of the list.
My team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say. I recently realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say.
This is the only reason why this is even a song in the first place. There's nothing else I can say about this unless you want me to go down the entire Colleen rabbit hole, and that's not what this video is about, so let's just move on. Okay, the original version is better, and this has no reason to exist, but also this has no reason to be on the playlist. It's just a remix, essentially, of her original song. And it's not even a particularly bad one, either. All right, now we got 3 Angelic to the Core songs in a row. Albums not on Spotify, for whatever reason, but, you know, they're actual songs. Oh, and to make this more interesting, only one of these 3 gets to stay. So I'm gonna pick which one I find the worst. I would say there's at least 5 songs on this album worse than this. This album was removed from like every music store, so the only thing I can do is look up people's reactions to it. So this just sounds like early 2010s standard music. I mean, Corey Feldman can't sing, but that's true through all of his songs.
We were together.
Look, hey, this is the only upload I can find if we want to change. And it's the one that's staying on the playlist, okay? It was obvious.
We were together.
I mean, his vocal performance on this song is particularly and notably bad.
We wanna change. I wanna see you peacock, cock, cock, you peacock, cock.
What's crazy about this song is it comes from an album that has 5 #1 singles and a 6th song that was almost a #1 single. It peaked at like number 3 or something. And this version of the album has a 6th #1 single and a 7th song that peaked at like number 2 or number 3. So lots of hits, lots of really classic, great songs in there. And right between them here, right? Teenage Dream, Last Friday Night, California Girls, Firework. Here's this.
Word on the street, you got something to show me. Jaw dropping, eye popping, head turn.
All of that to say that she wants to see a man's genitalia.
Don't be a shy.
Okay, actual story about this. I remember having this album as like an 11-year-old. And whenever this song came up, I had to skip it because it's extremely obvious what it's referring to. And it's just awkward to listen to, especially as a child.
Come on, baby, let me see what you hiding underneath.
I mean, it's kind of catchy if you ignore that, though, but it's kind of hard to ignore, you know? Also, so now, it's not the worst Katy Perry song. That would be this.
You're so gay.
Sorry.
You're so gay.
One more time.
You're so gay. And you don't even like boys.
I mean, that's a kicker. She's singing about a straight dude, and she's saying this shit. It's still awful and arguably homophobic. I mean, she came from like a conservative Christian background, but over time, obviously, she very much grew against all of that. And I think she's pro-LGBT, but this song is like a stain in her discography, you know?
I hope you hang your
yourself with your H&M scarf while jacking off your...
And what's so funny is that this comes from the same freaking album as I Kissed a Girl. Like, guys, this was her debut single. You have to see how this ends, okay? So yeah, second worst song in her discography. 4.2 out of 10. This stays. It's literally like this song but without the charm.
I wanna take a pic with Cardi B inside my cardigan.
Like, dude, listen to this.
So much stage to like so between niggas and they touch.
He wanted to recreate that, but didn't realize that it was a miracle that I was even able to sound even somewhat decent.
I just fucked on a new that bitch. Her that hoe's name was.
This is a normal sounding song. Guys, we can't have normal songs on this playlist, okay?
They tell me I've been slipping. I say I'm wide awake. Tracks hot and ready. So
500 million streams? And I've never heard of this. Looks like they're most known for Five Nights at Freddy's. They've made some Has-Been Hotel songs. These guys are like the definition of extremely online.
I feed it water and ideas, so I let it grow. I tell them take it.
Yeah, the vocoder ain't it.
They spitting facts at me. I'm spitting tracks, catch me. I'm spinning gold.
Is this supposed to be rapping?
Eyes closed, let the world just pass me by.
Wait, how is it so bad? I mean, for a song with 500 million streams, I expect it to sound decent. Wait, I'm actually so confused. Like, why is it popular?
When you become untouchable, you're unable to touch.
Wow.
Is there a real me of the champagne?
Guys. Oh, we pop champagne. Oh. Yeah, this is worse than I imagined it being.
Hey, congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day.
Okay, there's a few really bad lyrics in here, but the chorus is fire. I mean, come on, Ruby did a good job. And I'm not just saying that because he included me in one of his videos. No. I'm not biased. What are you talking about?
That's it, you've reached the end. Are you satisfied? What can you pretend?
Guys, I'm not biased, okay? I'm totally not biased. But like, Rumi makes the song here, okay?
About to cause a genocide so you can call me.
How did he get away with that? I know it's not like serious, but still, it's so bad. And like, have millions of eyes on you, and you choose to say that. And you've had past controversies. Just not a really smart decision there. Also, fuck everybody who says that my music is terrible, okay?
That was a bit trippy. It felt a bit like an out-of-body experience. I appreciated the autotune in the...
See?
Auto-tune.
See?
Auto-tune.
Everybody's saying that my autotune is shit. Rumi said that my autotune was good, okay? I don't care what any of y'all fucking say, okay?
They want me gone. They want me dead. They want to put a bullet right into my head.
Come on, it's an art, guys. It's an art. Come on.
That's it. You've reached the end. Are you satisfied?
And I can't hide, cause they already know.
So this is it. Thanks for sticking with my channel.
Like if you cry every time.
Did you know that Indians have poo-poo in their brains?
That's a blatant racist lie.
Like, okay, he was pushing it. Completely understand why this is on the playlist. Okay? I'm sorry, it's a banger chorus, okay?
You see banana man hopping over on the...
So apparently people are saying that the song is racist. And here I was thinking that it was just a song about fucking bananas. I'm definitely missing something. Hold on, let me... 1 second. Yeah, there are several interpretations to the song. One of them is that it's ultimately meaningless, a simple song about pleasant nonsense. I mean, that's what I thought, but... You know, I could be wrong. If people are saying it's racist, I'm not going to sit there and tell them that it's not, because I simply just don't know enough. I could see why people would have a problem with this. I mean, it's impossible to know what the intentions behind this were. Oh no. That looks so... Oh my god. Ah, that's not good.
Spirit names we shout out.
I mean, to me, it's probably a case of just pure ignorance. It feels like there's people who are strongly believe that this is a very racist song, and people who strongly think that it's just a silly song about bananas or some deep commentary. Please comment down below if you have a take on this. The song itself is just okay, and if I'm basing it purely off of other people's opinions on whether this is racist or not, I'll just skip it. Okay, another Eminem song. Oh no. Like, I hate songs that are about murder, but it's obvious that it's just a persona. The song sounds okay. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. The club isn't the best place to find the club, so the club is where I go. This song is kinda catchy. I'm gonna remove it. I thought the hate for the song was always undeserved. It's perfectly fine.
Girls want. My girl got a girlfriend. Ain't trying to be out of shape. What's cause it's
see-through.
Yeah, talking out of shit that you done
been through. You're a straight man, why you talking about this? Being weird. You're being too fucking weird. Unfortunately, this song's catchy. Hey, look, I'm sorry, okay? I can forgive a lot if a song is catchy in most cases. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of horrible songs that aren't catchy. That's all I'm saying, okay? That's all I'm saying, okay?
You my Chick-fil-A, closed on Sunday.
You my Chick-fil-A, 8 or 12 piece. You want with me while we're making out. I love Jesus Christ and chicken McNuggets. Deep religion, yeah, Instagram. I really need myself some Chick-fil-A, yay! It's one cringy line and a decent song outside of it, okay?
I just got the grimace shake. Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Oh my god. I mean, talk about trend hopping. Jeez, this is shameless.
Do you want the grimace shake? Yes, it's so new.
Dude, are you getting paid by McDonald's? Because if you're not, why are you doing this?
Happy birthday, grimace.
Look, I mean, it's so cringe. That would be like if somebody were to make a song about simping. That would be so bad if somebody were to make a song about simping purely to go viral on TikTok.
Listen up. This is a public service announcement. Welcome to Simp Nation.
I have zero respect for these shameless trend hoppers who care about nothing more than virality and stoop to such horrible lows to get attention for their music. I am disgusted. This is unforgivable and irredeemable sin. Yeah, I relate, okay? It's okay. You can make the cringy grimace song. We all make mistakes, okay? Okay? It's hard to get noticed as an artist. It really is. It's so tough. There's some things we have to do to pay the bills, you know? To pay the bills.
Welcome to the underground. How was the fall?
This sounds like Undertale. Oh, I can't listen to 5 minutes of this shit. Come on. Come on. No.
What? The last line of the chorus is a pun.
Well, I have a bone to pick with you. $10 they say that at some point.
The Royal Guard.
There's still 2 more minutes of this shit.
Y'all want brief in me. When your body feel like ecstasy. Can have you feeling right. Baby, only for a night. Play with your breasts like Leon.
Do people think this is racist or something? To me, it just sounds like a normal song. I don't know. Am I missing something? It seems totally fine to me.
Yeah, they target kids. Target. They leaving trannies with scars.
Transphobic slur, disgusting. As a trans woman, let me say, it's kind of catchy though. I hate myself for thinking this. Please do not get me wrong, okay? These guys suck. The message is really stupid. They're mad because they sell pride shirts. But it kind of goes hard, you know? Why they got pride shirts in the kids' clothing section? This dude could sing. Also, calling people Satanists while washing things with blood. I thought the washing things with blood was like a satanic ritual. Beautiful note reach. That's talent right there, you know? I can't do that. Hold on. Target is targeting your kids. If you don't look, you won't even tell it's gone.
I don't care, I'll pull down your underwear.
Oh God. See, I feel like that like ruins the song. I don't think I ever watched this YouTuber, but I know he exists.
I'm a mad, sad chick in the back for these hacks.
Oh, it's rapping. I can see why Brad hates this.
Put in the words in a vault. We're gonna drink it, they tell what I'm working at the end is getting.
For an animation YouTuber, this is actually really good rapping. Not gonna lie.
Look at me, I will do and will succeed.
It's kind of an ass chorus though.
Goddamn, I love women. Daydream about penis being in them.
You know, you could keep that to yourself, dude. Also, I thought he was gay. Is he not?
What's that? The cock of a black dude, man, 'cause the starter got the sweat.
Yeah, these bars suck. So, if I was hearing this song in any other context, I would tell you, this is awful, this is trash. But 2.4 out of 10. It's gone. Isn't that beautiful? How a song can rate so low, but yeah, it's not enough, you know? It's not. You have a problem with that? Make your own. Go through it yourself. I mean, no one's stopping you. Crazy. I didn't realize that we're over 250 songs in. Like, we have like exactly 100 songs to go. Like, when I started this, I thought, oh, this is gonna take forever, because like an album is like, you know, 10, 15 tracks. This is 355, but this is surprisingly manageable.
I'm hot as fuck, I ain't never cold, but I might.
See, now the problem with this is because these are the only Tyler the Creator songs I've ever heard. So my immediate reaction is to be like, wow, I can't believe that people act like he's this amazing artist when this is the music he makes. But at the same time, I also have to recognize that his absolute worst songs are being cherry picked for me. So that's not really a fair assumption. So I just have to keep that in mind while I'm listening to this. Okay, this is staying on the playlist. I mean, the song is just a worse version of this.
I love the way you put it on your eyes.
This sounds really good. Like, the guest vocalist is doing a great job. I've never heard this project before. I might just have to check it out.
I know she about to ask me how she look. I tell her beautiful and how long it took.
Maybe they hate this because this is like pop rap Kendrick.
That's fine, but I wanna know.
This is like a solid 7 out of 10. Moon Cycle is worse. Don't look at me like that. I've heard this on TikTok before. I don't know. The only thing is this just reminds me of certain people on Twitter. It's an aesthetic thing. I'm not really into it personally, but it's whatever.
Push your penis into your mouth. I'll make you.
Martinez ridicules this construct by taking what's used as a weapon intellectually by sexist and literally by rapists and reverting it against the perpetrator of the abuse. That's all I'm gonna say to that. All I've gotta say is that these 5-minute long songs, typically, they're fine. I don't mind them. But on this playlist, being long, it's particularly painful. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, finally, a Quedeca song that deserves to be here. This is one of the worst songs of all time. Amateur hour. When I tell people the long-term vision, I always got the same, sure buddy, let's not crush bros dreams type nod. This is the type of music we were making at the time, so this ain't as bad as the last song though.
What it's like to be human. Can't cry when life gets hard. Disregarded as a human and you can't complain.
Dehumanization.
We don't expect you to understand. We can't explain what it's like to be a lonely hero.
What's worse is I think I saw this with like the top 10 songs on iTunes, and it was like, oh, I think I've heard of that before, but this is so much worse than I expected. Because I've never heard this song in full before. This is something, that's for sure. And all the comments on YouTube are like, this is so deep. You know, men should have songs that advocate for their emotions and stuff, right? And maybe it's wrong to make fun of a song like this. That is a conversation, and that is definitely one worth having. Doesn't change the fact that this song sucks, and it's just hilarious.
Wake up! Grab a version, put a little makeup. Have to scope and away the shake up. I don't think you trust.
It's a bad cover. I got some entertainment value out of it. 3 out of 10. Oh, thank you. Somebody else who hates the song as much as me. Oh my god, it keeps going. Worst chorus of all time. Like, genuinely, especially for a hit song. I don't know what tops that. How are people scoring it a 57 out of 100 with that hook?
Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this!
Why did this go viral again? The term NPC is overused, but this is like NPC music, you know?
Chrissy, wake up! Hey, hello? Time to wake up.
And I don't even watch Stranger Things. Maybe I should. I hear it's a good show. But even if I did watch the show, would it really make this funny? Also, this is the same stuff that they were doing a decade ago. I mean, what? They were in their prime in like, what, 2011? And this reeks of like non-evolution. Only a minute long, but it doesn't save the song. 100 songs are in round 2, and there's gonna be more. But don't worry, guys. When I get to the second round, it'll be a lot quicker.
Oh my! Pandemonium is showtime! Got their noses up, I know why!
Okay, this song is a perfect example of loud isn't always better.
Imagine if I
did try.
Probably the worst NF song I've ever heard, but not so much worse to his other songs that it justifies being here. I mean, it's justified being on the playlist, but not to move on. The song title is just so gross. It's 1 minute and 19 seconds, and that's too long for this. I mean, should I really be shocked with a title like that this song sucks? No, but it does.
Bitch, I'm smoking gas in my chambers like it's the Holocaust.
Ugh. Okay, this stays. This is staying.
My God is realer than yours. He says what I do is right. Gas in my chambers like it's the
again.
And we want to suppress your opinion, fascist. Take away the First Amendment.
Oh.
I am very, very sorry, my apology.
Okay, we're 30 seconds into this 10-minute long song, and already. A minute into this song, already.
Talking shit, I ain't saying shit to you. I punch all your ears and hit the kid up.
Only a minute to go. Well, folks, that was an experience. I never want to listen to it again, but that means that I have to. Isn't it cruel how this video works? That song was so bad that I'm gonna go through this and I'm gonna get rid of some songs that I think don't deserve to be here. Don't Stay in School. I'm removing it. The song makes some decent points. Okay, what else can I remove? Okay, he sounds bad on this remix, but I've heard worse. It's gone. I think I'd rate this song a 1.8 out of 10. So, it's out of the playlist. Look What You Made Me Do. The chorus sucks, but there are parts of the song that sound decent. Like that little instrumental at the beginning.
And nobody trusts me.
That part sounds genuinely good. The drop sounds good. It's gone.
Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on.
You know, I could hear the song on the radio, and 2 out of 10 times, I wouldn't change the station. So most of the people hate the song because they think it's racist. It doesn't sound good, but it's not, so. I think I overreacted to this song. I'm not a fan of sing-talking, but honestly, this ain't that bad. Like, if I got rid of Everyday Bro, I should get rid of this one as well. Because Canceled by the Ray is just worse. You know what? This song is like a 3 out of 10.
Another fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah, this isn't as bad as I remembered it being.
The boys they wanna sex me.
There's catchy elements. I mean, there's a million songs about sex. This isn't the worst thing ever.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
I mean, I thought this was the worst thing ever, and it's still not good, but this is only like a 2.4 out of 10.
Feeling super duper, you they tell me I'm a trooper.
The rapping is really bad. The rest of the song is fine.
Even when I'm acting crazy.
The lyrics are a little toxic, and it sounds identical to another song. Sonically, this is passable.
He ain't a fooling me.
This sounds like a standard country song with just a cringy concept behind it.
If it could be spun back, I would do so many things.
If I eliminated Stepdad from the playlist, I have to eliminate this one too, because Stepdad might even be a little worse than that one, so.
So you love me.
This isn't worse than a 3 out of 10. So with that, we are now officially at 84 songs, which feels better. It feels more reasonable. You know what I'm saying? We're now down to 171. We started at 355. So we cut down over half the runtime of this thing. The end is in sight, people. I have no idea how I'm going to cut it down, but guys, we tackle it one step at a time, okay? We're not rushing here.
Shower quietly and when
Okay, I'm an Imagine Dragons defender. They have some good songs. This is so bad. And the whole song sounds like this too. Like they have, I think Giants is another one on the album that has the same kind of sound to it. But this is right up there.
Only one of us can make it out alive.
Thunder is listenable compared to this. Hopefully you guys understand my reasoning. Also, I'm removing Star Spangled Banger. That's like a 2.8. It's hard to believe that a band this popular released literal audio torture. And as a single, too. Like, this has a music video.
Yo, Ricky Morty, Ricky Morty, yo, Ricky Morty, Ricky Morty.
This is some TikTok trash.
Rick.
Really? Haha, it's funny because that's the name of the show.
Ricky Morty, walked in the club, it's just me and my...
Alright, 41 seconds in and there's finally other lyrics. I will say though, this did its job, okay? 32 million streams for a Soulja Boy song in the 2020s. And really, it's just a little bit cringe. It's like a 3 out of 10. Like, okay, as somebody who also has a viral TikTok song, 36,000 people using your song on TikTok. And the top posts have like millions of likes on it, okay? People tell me it's not viral, but if you had a song like that, you would call it viral, okay? Give me a break, guys. I can't be happy for that. I can't be proud of that. This song had 300,000 videos to it, okay? My song has over 10% of that. That's not bad.
Make a shrimp.
And look, the top video to it has over 10 million likes, okay? The top video to my song, 2.7 million likes. And the only reason the sound isn't available is because I made a deal with UMG and they removed my song from TikTok. I got affected by that. But that's the same video and you could see my song, you could see my name there. I mean, these lyrics are so deep and complex. Like, oh my god, that's the whole song. Over repetition, a rapper who's not that talented. I've heard worse. This is so much worse than the other Trippie Redd song on this playlist that is kind of shocking. I promise you guys, when you listen to all of these songs back to back, you start to slowly develop a different mindset. Back when I was starting, and this is why I had to go through some of these again. Back when I started listening to this, if a song was just, kind of bad, I might have kept it on. But now that I've listened to so many different types of awful, you almost get numb to it. I guarantee you, if I would have heard this in the wild, I probably would have been like, this is the worst thing ever. But all I can think of is, it's not actually, it's not the worst thing. It changes you. This experience changes you. I just love how the album is called Acquired Taste. This is bad enough to stay on the playlist. And that's saying something, okay? Believe me, that says a lot.
I was younger then, thought about doing me, yeah, because I hated myself. Thank God I did.
I like the effects on his voice. This is a reflective song about being happy that you're still here. Yeah, I can't hate this, honestly.
I just say this cause it sounds a bit gay.
I don't feel like coming to the phone today. I wish everyone would leave me alone.
Besides the vocal effect, this is just fine. This is at least a 5, bordering a 6.
All the girls that go loca. All the girls that go loca. Somebody say
now this song deserves to be here.
Somebody said when you play this song, all the girls will go loca.
Loca.
I mean, you got the Siri voice in the intro, you got the screaming, and you got the repetitiveness of jump in the chorus. It truly has it all.
when I need motivation, my one solution.
I could have sworn that this song sounded different, right? Oh, that's why. It's a radio edit.
My one solution is my queen, cause she stays strong.
See, that's how the song's supposed to sound like.
Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader.
Okay, so now we get to hear what the song sounds like without the remix that made it popular.
Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader.
It sounds like a nice vibe to it. It's not as good as the remix, but it's not hateable. And we can all agree that this is the better cheerleader though, right?
Who sell at arenas, who spit at the meanest, who's biracial only in his penis.
His dad features on this song.
I am the best, I might feel like a slave. Who said fuck emancipation? You know, he don't fuck with nobody.
Is that his dad? I was almost gonna say it was clickbait, but he really showed up. He brought the milk. It's a miracle. Okay, we got an awful sample, cringe lyrics, bringing his father into it. And what's the result? What do I think about this song? 2.2 out of 10.
And all I see is propaganda.
I mean, it's ironic because, like, is this song not propaganda? I don't think that hook is as bad as people are saying it is.
Y'all need blacks and whites and lefts and rights to stop the madness. We went to bed with the American dream. We woke up in America.
Tom MacDonald has at least 10 songs that are worse than this.
Like I'm on Everest. I ain't never coming down. I ain't never coming down.
It's generic. I mean, this is not Mask levels of bad. Come on.
Damn, my album dropped. Your mama call me.
Young Gravy being here, though, is just weird.
I ain't never coming down. I ain't never coming down.
Well, you're coming off the playlist.
You like it rough, I like it fast. Hey, hold on. I don't think they hear me there.
Shockingly, the A is becoming a little less annoying as the song goes on. I don't even know why. Solid 2.3 out of 10.
You know just what to say. Things that scare me.
I mean, oh, come on. We gotta stop putting generic and offensive pop songs on the playlist.
I was so much stronger yesterday. I was starving till I tasted you.
It is a little annoying though, I'm not gonna lie.
Shorty, you complete my world. I can never leave you, girl. Did it all for you, but you can hold it down.
This is extremely average.
Your pussy is calling my name.
I'm counting the days till you come.
So come on, baby, let's stop thinking.
Kinda catchy though. I mean, this would go hard at a club. I'm sorry. Like, everyone hates this album, but he tried something different. He had a vision. And you know what? He executed it decently.
They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us.
American flags.
All you're gonna see is American flags.
This is like a 2.2 out of 10. Everybody Hates Me is just a worse Tom MacDonald song, and you can't convince me otherwise. Red, white, and blue, red, white, and blue.
Titties, 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 titties.
Is this gonna be some transphobic shit? Alright, start the song already.
Picking is pretty. Yo, bitch looking at.
Look, We're 2 minutes into the song, and so far, no titties. I mean, the verses are decent. I mean, it's a goofy ass song, that's for sure. Maybe like a 3.3 out of 10.
Girl, shake that booty me, that booty me, that booty.
Shake that Laffy Taffy. Shake that Laffy Taffy. That beat is garbage. 1.8 out of 10. I can see why he was unsigned at the time, okay? That's all I'm saying.
I don't understand. Why are you being so mean?
There's no defending this one. This is by far one of the worst songs in his entire discography.
Why are you being so mean?
You're just really...
You don't need what I do. You're mean.
Walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me cause you're a meanie. Like an idiot when you say these mean things cause really just a big weenie. Big weenie. Pippity caca poo poo. Psych, I'm kidding. I just wanted to see if you're still listening.
I will say though, it's more listenable than fact. So for that reason alone, 1.9 out of 10.
Keep the mark from in tapes in a safe, lock them away. This was supposed to be my first single, but I just fucked that off.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is boring bad. This is actually unlistenable. This stays on the playlist.
You know I got the reason is...
I got the Riz. Everybody know I'm best in the biz. If you ignore that the song is called The Rizness, it's a standard K-pop song. Well, below average K-pop song, but yeah.
You could be that girl who I could share my dreams with.
Hate me for this all you want. It's too catchy.
Find nobody else like me. Yeah, you're out of your mind, girl. I'm one of a kind, girl. Cause
I'm that nigga.
For somebody with 3,000 monthly listeners, it sounds good. Maybe it's ironic enjoyment, but there's enjoyment, okay? And you could say, well, what about the usage of the word? Well, this person's race is like ambiguous. I don't know enough about it. And it's not as clear cut as Racism by Adam Cajone, or however you say his name. If you're gonna hate the song for that reason alone, there's a song that does it worse.
Nothing changed, you went your way, I went my way.
I mean, she's talented.
boy, I can see that nothing changed you. I'm one of a kind, boy. You can't find nobody. I'm that bitch.
By the way, shout out to her for just refusing to say the word. To me, sonically, this is indistinguishable from Falling in Reverse songs. I don't know if that says bad about Ronnie Radke or good about these people. I'm just telling you how I see it.
Hey girl, you know you're the baddest bitch I've ever.
See, now the deep cuts of this album, they have no ironic enjoyment. You just have to take them at face value, you know?
Girl, you bout it.
This is less defensible, but there can only be one.
Ksenia is that nigga, ain't nobody realer. But you still live. Well, okay then. Sort of together to not stop it again.
Yeah, this is worse than the other song. Come on, this song was already... We already have this song on the playlist. Come on. You can't have duplications on the playlist. In fact, I'm gonna message you. I'm gonna be like, hey, just so you know, these songs are on the playlist twice.
Girl, you ain't seen my boss.
Oh no, not this. All I'll say to this though is you should have put transphobic techno on here. But I mean, this isn't a bad choice either. What?
I got what you need.
But you say you're just a friend. Was the interpolation really necessary though?
You must have had Alzheimer's.
Wow.
Being a man is what you make it. You can't always live up to.
Does it count as the same? I guess I have to choose between the original version and the remix. So I guess I have to listen to this and decide which version I think is worse.
Do what he should, man. I give everything he has.
See, Darius Rucker is actually talented. He is a respected artist. So, like, it's shameful that he's here, but he gives the song more legitimacy. He makes it sound more listenable. You know what I'm saying?
I get emotional when I stop and think and I look around.
Cinderella said, plot twist. I'm a goddamn CEO, equal pay me.
You gotta love that.
This is just shitty fan fiction, so.
I mean, it tries to have a positive message, but it's so cringe. It fails so miserably.
I'm about to make your balls stick up like space buns. Want your dick soaked? Place it down my throat.
Is this that Cupcake song?
Dick brick hard like a metal. I got 3 holes for it like a pretzel. Porn and watch it on VCR. Yeah! I think.
I'm ashamed for even listening to this. I'm tired of seeing all these freaking CPR remixes everywhere. This one is the worst. Some people are just way too openly horny. This is probably the only song on this playlist that makes me feel like I'm gonna be on a watch list for listening to it. Like, I'm genuinely uncomfortable by this.
You love you, I love me.
This song samples Barney. Nostalgia is so corny.
That's why this works perfectly. No, we're not stressed out. Now we learn our ABCs. ABC, count along and sing with me.
TikTokers making music was a mistake.
Holy fucking fuck. The body of yours is absurd.
I wonder if Adam Levine ever heard this. Like, if you didn't know, these are real DMs that he sent. Because I think he had like a cheating scandal. I have to imagine that this is a parody at this point, right? And it's not even working, like, commercial-wise. Their new album, I mean, these numbers aren't terrible. But I mean, compare that to even their last album. And you can see the drop off pretty hard here.
Watching your ass jiggle jiggle on the table will permanently scar me.
Infuriating. You know what I just noticed? You can tell that J. Ray Soul is trying to add those like very subtle Fergie feeling to it. Obviously, it's, you know, she's doing her own thing, but she's like the group's replacement for her. What sucks is that this breakdown on its own actually kind of works. It just happens to be attached to possibly the worst song that they've ever made. What happened to him was awful. He has his own allegations against him. Despite all of that, I am judging this song purely on the song itself. And spoiler alert, it's Drake Bell singing Gucci Gang. It wasn't gonna be good. Spent 10 racks on a new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. None of this shit be new to me. Fucking my teach call it tutoring. Fun fact, when the Quiet on Said documentary came out, I tweeted this. Drake Bell is a victim of abuse. Obviously what happened to him was awful, but there's also valid reasons why you wouldn't like him. Transphobic tweet to Caitlyn Jenner, his allegations, and he made a cover of Gucci Gang. Now I thought that adding that to the end was just funny, you know what I'm saying? Like, here we have these valid criticisms, and also he made a cover of Gucci Gang. And it's put on there like it's just as serious as the others. I don't know, I was proud of that tweet. Well, something funny happened after I made that tweet. He blocked me for that. He name searched to find that. And like I said, a lot of people are talking about this documentary, so all I want to know is why he did this. I need to know. Oh, come on. You put this song on the playlist twice. I think this is like the 4th song you put on here twice. You gotta be careful. And look, I already see Here's My Body. Brad, what are you doing? Losers is on here twice too.
Monster genocide. This my undertale.
Auto-tune. Caught in a bad room. I want your love. This is just Bad Romance by Lady Gaga with a bit more auto-tune and Undertale lyrics. I don't even think it sounds bad. I'd say it sounds better than expected. I want your psycho, your vertical style. Oh, we pop champagne. Oh, we can be friends. Be friends. This song being a charting hit is really funny though. I mean, I heard this on the radio and I didn't think it was that out of place back then. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm on the official Wikipedia page of Pop Champagne. And for whatever reason, there's a picture of Obama. I mean, this peaked at number 22 on the Hot 100. It made the end of year list chart for 2009. Jumping out the window is worse than Pop Champagne. This song is literally just a clone of Pop Champagne, but if you decided to make every aspect 10 times worse. I mean, this was almost a charting single. As a 9-year-old, I heard Pop Champagne on the radio. I didn't think anything of it. Even at 9 years old, if I heard this song on the radio, I would know that there was something seriously wrong. Oh, Pop Champagne, oh. No man. Oh, you're so cruel. The next song is a remix. I guess I have to pick one. I'm jumping out the window with this one. The guitar work is good. It just doesn't fit the song. Not that anything would fit the song, but still. I mean, this is utterly unlistenable. But if I have to choose one, I'm choosing the classic. It's truly not the same experience without that beat. That was an enjoyable 5 seconds of the song. Freaky Friday again. You have to stop putting duplicates on the playlist. So this is me at the zoo. These elephants have really large trunks. It's gonna rain!
War zone! It's a war zone! War zone! It's war zone!
It's a war zone in my eardrums. What gets me the most about this is that we have critics praising it. I know this is supposed to be like a message about war, but it sounds so bad that I just don't care about it. And I'm sure that's everyone else's experience with this too. I swear, it's gonna look like I'm a 6ix9ine fan, and I don't. He sucks. He's an awful person. But this is catchy! I don't even know like why I did that. I don't even know like I don't really want no friends though.
He tryna 69 like Takashi.
Niggas say they killing people, but I really fucking do it.
Well, that's a standout line.
Check the track and the count like what a motherfucking drag.
So far, there's like a million songs that sound exactly like this, so... Yeah, that chorus ain't it. This is like a 3-ish out of 10.
I got what you need, what I ain't gonna go live,
I mean, there are definitely some really odd musical choices, but I would call this listenable. We want to include K-pop songs though.
Young, dumb, stupid, young, dumb, stupid, hello, how you doing? I can give you.
This song is already on the playlist. Next.
Hey kids. Gather round.
Okay, I'm glad that somebody else agrees with me that this is trash. And it was always kind of weird, like I'm not gonna lie, including like actual kids in the video.
Fuck your dad and mama too.
Congratulations, no. Oh no, it's not bad. It's not bad. This!
Your audience is just a bunch of motherfucking virgins. Don't be like 6ix9ine, that rainbow fucking bitch. Fuck your daddy, fuck your mommy too. Fuck everything you love. Your dog is not in heaven, he is rotting in the yard.
Regardless of your religious beliefs, that's just such a gross thing to say.
Then your brain will end up like 6ix9ine.
When these kids grow up and they rewatch this, they're not gonna know who 6ix9ine is. He's already irrelevant. I mean, releasing a diss track against a children's channel is just really silly.
I would fucking hate me too.
This guy is so freaking cringy. But even if he's playing a character, like the whole goth dommy mommy thing.
I'm a 5'4" man whore who sled heads.
This is the rare song where it's somewhat popular, but I'm embarrassed for the person who wrote it.
It's my body.
Another duplicate, and guess what's next? Another duplicate. The Confederate statue line was the only thing that was keeping it on here, if I'm being completely honest. It wasn't gonna win. I actually think this slaps, and I like the idea of this album. I mean, this is Ed Sheeran stepping out of his comfort zone with a bunch of different genres and styles, like songs like Beautiful People or Antisocial, even Remember the Name, and of course, South of the Border. I mean, I don't know, there's a lot to like about this project. And because he has like the popularity that he does, he can get all of these artists on the same album, and that's kind of impressive. This was a single from the album. It's one of the best on the project. It's a fitting 6 out of 10. Just a moment of silence to all the people who clicked on this video and thought that as soon as I was done listening to all the songs that the video was over and that there was no more to do, who just now realized that I'm almost done with the playlist, but I gotta listen to all these songs again and again and again and again until only one remains, guys. This is like a battle royale of music. And in case you're wondering, the reason why I'm uniquely fit to do something like this is that this is the exact same process that I used to make my last video, which is the worst songs of 2023. I had an Apple Music playlist of like hundreds of songs. I listened to the entire playlist and I eliminated the songs that I didn't think were bad enough to stay, and then I ranked all the remaining songs until there was 100 remaining, plus the 23 that were hits, so 123 songs in total. I think the original playlist had like 200 to 400 songs, something like that. And in case anybody doubts me or thinks that it's fake or that I wouldn't actually do that, I want to show you guys something. My Apple Music replay, these are my most played playlist, right? 1,360 minutes. What is, let's see, 1,360 minutes to hours. That is 22.6 hours. And granted, I want you to keep in mind that that's only after I put the songs in the playlist, right? The song doesn't even go on the playlist unless I've previously heard it before. I actually forgot that Cardi B was on this.
Now watch me whip, whip, watch me nay nay. Why me do it? Now watch me. What's up, y'all? They part 2. You already watch me ball. Then I hop. Millie Rock. Smile, let me.
Remember that this dude murdered his cousin. Guys, this is the most embarrassing interview of all time. I promise you are not emotionally prepared for what he's about to say.
Watch me part 1. Watch me part 2. And it's gonna keep going. I'm gonna have the best album in history for me to be characterized as a one-hit wonder. Whoever feel like I'm one-hit wonder, this right here is gonna change their mind.
Yes, Watch Me Part 2 is gonna change their mind on why he's not a one-hit wonder. I mean, his Wikipedia page says it all. But guys, the Silento lore, it goes deep, okay? He released an album called Bars Behind Bars, and these songs have less views than some of my videos.
Baby, do you really gotta go right now?
The song came out in 2021.
Let's start another round.
750 views. Anyway, Watch Me is fine. Look, this song is bad until you realize that there are worse versions of this.
Can you teach me how to dab?
You can't hate Watch Me anymore. This is just Watch Me, but 1,000 times worse. Don't mind me, I'm just adding my contribution here.
You can go higher, you can go home, you can go harder.
This beat is a shit thesis.
I just want to pause. Let's take a moment to let that sink in. I just want to read this dude's review real quick because it's actually crazy. The fact thousands and thousands of years of human achievement and progress have led to this moment makes me want to take a vow of silence and live in a kibbutz. And, oh, I get it. Now his stage name is a pun of his real name of William. That's hilarious. Lol. Throw self off Mount Everest. I mean, he's not wrong. The song sucks, but dude, are you okay? I mean, if a song is able to make anybody that upset, it deserves to stay here. Mick Jagger, no! No!
I wanna make some noise. I wanna make some more.
I'm about to hit that coochie. Play you like Tamaguchi. Gonna get
Then you dance, shake your ass like you don't care.
This is a 1.9 out of 10. It's only 2 minutes long. There's more offensive things here.
This shitty state.
Yet another repeat we can remove from the playlist, but hey, it means we're done faster, so if there's any solace in that, you know?
tap, 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 tap. Give it head taps, lip tap, tap, tap.
Whack chorus, mediocre rap song. Alright, we got another duplicate here.
This back playing his trombone. His hair's messed up so he can't play no more. Amazing beats.
I mean, this is one of the worst songs of all time. That is correct, but do we really want to reward this? This probably was made in like 2 seconds with no effort whatsoever. An untalented person making a song like this, it's not hard, okay? To be the worst song of all time, I feel like there has to be effort into it. Otherwise, anybody can just sing into a mic, make a extremely offbeat piece of garbage, add some garbage noises. It's too easy.
Hit by the visions of close dreams I fantasize.
This is actually good for Demon Dice standards. I can tell it's a more recent single, which it appears to be. It's a miracle.
Can we skip to the good part?
This isn't even one of AGR's worst songs. I don't know, I've seen this used in a lot of TikToks. This is just standard AJR.
I'm all grown up, but you couldn't tell. Now I don't know what
I like this song. I think it's a good song.
Crying for help.
There's no annoying noises here. The stuff that people hate about AJR, it's not present. Also, they've been improving. Like this song here. This is like 8 out of 10.
When the sun comes up, but I like myself like this.
Honestly, I never understood the hate behind this song. The hook is catchy. It's a 4.2 out of 10. This album gets hate, but there's decent songs on it, like the Halloween song. Actually, this sounds a little worse than I remember, I'm not gonna lie. This is indistinguishable to me from any other pop alternative rock song.
My name is no, my sign is no, my number is no.
After the doo-wop of Meghan Trainor's first album, she wanted to change her sound, and I think this was a successful attempt at it. Now, later in her career, she would revert back to that sound, and, you know, that led to songs like Made You Look and Mother. This is a welcome change. This song, the time it came out, there weren't many songs that sounded like it. It took inspiration from a 90s sound. I don't know, like it stood out in a good way. It's one of her best singles.
I'm feeling untouchable, untouchable. I'm feeling.
This has more energy than most of her discography.
I like purple, so I blew her back out and I left on red. Get it? Cause blue and red equals purple. 1 thought, 2 thought, 3 thought, 4.
I mean, I already explained why this is garbage in my Worst Songs of 2023 video. Horrible bars, somehow a charting single. How?
20,000 guns in the basement.
Oh, you put your own song on the playlist? You put your own song here? Okay, look. You called my music bad all those years ago, so I don't feel bad saying this. This is my revenge. I've been waiting a long time to do this. This song is absolute garbage.
Score.
This song does not have enough effort put into it. I'm sorry, you gotta try harder. You have to try harder. Would I be crazy for saying that this is unironically more listenable than some of the songs on the playlist? We got another duplicate. I don't know, he has decent rapping ability. You know, I'm gonna remove this from the playlist, okay? If we're talking about mumble rap songs, Death to Mumble Rap is the one that should stay. And also rapping 1,000 words in 2 minutes. All right, we got like 20 more to go. Guys, they all fit. The end is in sight. Let's get this over with.
Gravy make a splash like Pippin. Shit, that's nothing.
Still a better sample flip than Mother.
Mr. Clean.
This is just his shtick.
Clean.
Not as bad as I thought it would be. Now this is the garbage I expect from Demon Dice.
Wanna go somewhere fun?
Doesn't
Right
sound
this way.
fun to
Into the
me.
big-
Okay, can we talk about how many freaking artists are on this song? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people made this?
A pair of trouble, and we make it so bubble.
Alright, that's 99 songs. Looks like we're gonna have just over 100 making it to the second round out of a possible 355 songs.
Maybe come over.
This is like the X introduction song. Oh, wait, what? Wait, the whole album is this? I'm so confused. That does not sound like a good idea.
When the wolf's bane blooms and the autumn moon is bright.
What I'll say about this is if I had to sit through the entire thing, I would probably have a much more negative opinion on this. But because it's a narration, it kind of saves me from any bad sonic elements, and all I have to focus on is, I guess, the lyrics.
Now comes the rampage, a killing spree.
I'd rather die than hook up with another straight white guy.
Oh, we got a classic here. Look, all I'm gonna say is that this song is solely responsible for bringing feminism back several decades. Because even the people who you would think this song would be made for agree that this is one of the cringiest things of all time. And that's how you know you've truly failed. There are allegations that these are industry plants and that they have connections. I don't know how true that is, but whatever this project was, they haven't released any music since 2021. They only really existed for a short period of time. They seem to be back doing their own solo careers. This song went viral and was trashed on universally. I agree with all the criticism. The only thing I'll push back on a little bit is the general idea of the sound of like Demi Lovato 2009 rock music. There's some good music in the genre. This isn't it, of course, but that doesn't necessarily doom the song, you know? This song feels like a co-opt. It feels like something that a conservative would make to make fun of, like, people like this. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's under the influence, you shouldn't be... Oh my gosh. Oh my god, the names just keep coming. Also, the inclusion of straight. If you're a woman looking for a man, that man, by definition, has to be straight. I mean, I guess technically they could be like bi or pan, but gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss the song.
It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe.
So far, not that bad. The average score for this song is a 3 out of 100, and I actually don't think it's that bad. I wouldn't give this a second thought.
Baby, what you think about getting out of here? Get you out of this park. Everybody knows how it goes. There's gotta be a girl. She's gotta be hot, and you gotta run the shit with world.
So, what the song is trying to be is this.
Pop music 101, some simple instructions. Just go together like higher desire and fire. Real quick now, don't you bore us. Hurry up and get to the chorus.
I mean, how is this any different from radio song? It's not, but all I've seen is praise of this song.
Dudes, I wrote some hits. We put our heads together. Listen to radio song. Fuck. If it ain't under 4 minutes, it ain't gonna be a hit.
I will say that post-chorus is easily the worst part of the song. 2 out of 10. I could totally understand someone thinking it's like one of the worst things ever.
Private scout. So much money, I got a lot.
One of these. Since this is only single. Is this like Submarine Man's alter ego or something? This is just some dude talking with distortion on his vocals. No creativity. Anybody could make a song that sounds like this.
She wanna celebrate, but right now I ain't celebrating. While we waiting.
Wait, is this the Prada and Gucci, they don't go together guy? Is that him?
Keep whipping up the work, I'm the food maker.
His rapping voice is not good, but the song itself is nothing remarkable.
Like 14 serving fiends overtime.
I actually think he sounds better on this song than Over the Top.
And I see my reflection in the moon, in the moon.
Based on the single art, this guy probably has like, what, 1,000 monthly listeners? Yeah. Yeah, I was right. Is this another Flex Entertainment guy?
What is the answer? Am I the villain or the hero? I'll be the villain.
I'm 100% convinced that this dude knows that this is bad and that this is intentional. I treat this the same way as I treat any Flex Entertainment song. It doesn't offend me.
1 thought, 2 thought, red thought, blue thought, gravy so cold, bitch.
Okay, this is a really, really stupid song title. The song gives me nothing.
We'll try that in a small town.
Jason Aldean's an established artist. The song is racist, but not in an overt way. All I'm saying is you got your Tom McDonalds of the world, and this song's popularity is concerning. What I'm saying is that there's songs that do this sort of thing a lot worse than this.
Oh my God! I can't believe this! Yo, I can't believe this!
I mean, this guy reviews music, and this is one of the worst songs of all time. That sample, what was he thinking? I actually think this might be the room of music. I cannot believe this. I really can't believe it. Once again, this crap keeps happening.
I have a dream that one day.
No. MLK sample and the song is called Why Can't I Say It? I mean, of course, this is another Flex Entertainment guy, but still.
Why can't I say it? Man, why can I say it? Man, why can I say it?
I hate that I'm laughing. I hate it. Why? Like, for somebody on Flex Entertainment, the beat sounds better than it should. Also, props because he doesn't actually say it in the song. It just proves that you're able to make that kind of song without actually saying the word. Saying it doesn't help, it just makes you a shitty person.
Assume my gender? Oh God, please! Watch your mic go up! Do you have what it takes to be a feminist? She doesn't think the same as a normal feminist.
Yeah, this is pretty much the most 2016 thing I've ever heard in my life.
How dare you doubt my logic in any way?
Oh, it's a parody group.
Did you just oppress my girlfriend right in front of me? Chill out, it was just...
There's 1,000 songs like this. This song wants to offend people so bad. It wants to. And it doesn't even do that. 1.5 out of 10.
Hey, good morning, baby. You need some Java, baby.
And we got 3 Little Dicky songs in a row.
Grab a condom, baby.
This is probably one of the only songs of all time where being lifeless improves the song. 1.9 out of 10.
Don't eat fruit or vegetable. I eat the pussy and other stuff.
This is the garbage I was expecting from Little Dicky.
Instead of meat, I eat veggies and pussy.
That's this song, but instead of one line, it's the whole song.
I'm drunk. I'm really.
This one's gotta stay on the playlist too. I have no words for that. Wow.
I'm feeling wavy, I've been sipping on the Kraken. Oh, yes. I'm with a hoe and she been spitting it up a bun. Oh. I leave her pum pum dribbling with cum.
This guy has almost 1 million monthly listeners. This one stays too. Only 4 to go. We are so close, guys. So close. 20 million monthly listeners? This is shockingly bad.
It's me, Mario and the gang. You probably know my name, and so we start the game. Jumping high, jump all in, or get squashed.
Wait, it actually keeps getting worse as the song goes on. I don't know how that's possible, but like every new element just adds to this.
My reign eternal, I've got you girl saying
I like turtles.
You would think that this far in, this would get easier. It does not get easier. There's no redeeming elements here. None. Oh my god! There's 2 more minutes! There's 2 more minutes! God!
it's Luigi. The pixel easy.
It's over! Yay! I was actually so happy when Brad put this as like his worst song of that year. I thought I was gonna be alone for like trashing the song, but it's good to know that I'm not. I mean, this is just a shitty OF advertisement. Hey, it's what I do. It's what I do. And I'm coming at you. I'm somebody who likes autotune, but even I can't defend this. And you know you messed up when I'm telling you that I don't like the autotune on your song. Because, may I remind you? Autotune. Autotune. Look, I'll even defend this, okay?
Give me that money. I need that paper. Give me that cash. Run and get that money. Run and get that money.
Run and get that money. I think this is unironically a banger. I do!
Go on, run and get that money.
I have money to show. Alright, final song. We got 107. This could be 108. Let's see if this makes it.
If you watch it, and you know it, clap your hands.
Wow. I mean, I did not expect the song to end the playlist to be an actual contender to win the whole thing. That is incredible. Not the song. Flex Entertainment could never make a song this bad. And it's dubstep too! He owes Skrillex a serious apology. He was never this bad. This has to be the worst sample ever. And the pitching up too, unnecessarily. Like, it would have been awful without that, but it just adds another degree to this. I'm telling you, this is a worse version of the worst Pitbull song. Let me play you the worst Pitbull song.
It's Pit. Yeah. If you're sexy and you know it, say oh yeah. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. Go DJ, cut, scrap. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? She likes to get down.
So that was one of the worst songs ever, but this tops it. And with that, we have officially finished the playlist. So we started off with 355 songs. After listening to all of them, I've narrowed it down to 108. So now, since I've already heard the songs, this next part of the process is going to be a little quicker. I'm going to go through and I'm just going to eliminate any songs that I don't think fit up to the standard. I'm going to run through each song really quickly and we're just going to keep going. We're going to run through the playlist and it's an endless cycle, okay? I just keep going and I just keep eliminating songs and the last song on the playlist loses or wins, depending on how you see it. But first I'm gonna take a break, guys. I need a break. All right, if you made it this far into the video, you deserve an award or something. And honestly, if you skipped to this point in the video, don't do that. Game over, falling in reverse. I already know that song's gonna move on. We got a new countdown here. This is the first song in round 3. All right, Thirsty, AJR.
Thirsty, thirsty, Thursday.
Also moving on to round 3. I Want to See the World by Hobo Johnson.
They got rhythms unlike any other culture and fuck, boy.
Also moving on. Also moving on.
I feel funny. I feel funny.
Also moving on.
Kids used to want to be astronauts in space. Now kids want to put tats up on their face.
First cut I'm gonna make is Death to Mumble Rap. And the reason is rapping 1,000 words in 2 minutes is a worse song overall. It's purely the lyrical content that serves as the primary cringe for the song.
So thank you for coming to
Birthday Party stays purely for that part alone.
I like you, I like girls, yeah, give me all the cooties.
Paramount and Chill also being removed from the list. It's less than a 2 out of 10, but I gotta make cuts. This is the worst Eminem song. It can stay.
Intellect mixed with inner stress. That's a recipe for
School Shooters by X can be removed. Not as bad as I remember the first time.
Water like I'm Jesus on the rappers and the cheers before I get up in the ring and fight a
So this song, and the reason I kept it over the other mumble rap songs, is because it doesn't even try to be listenable. It attempts to impress the listener, but in doing so, it sacrifices all sonic quality. Let's get freaky now. First of all, it's kind of like hyperpop before hyperpop, and I could understand vibing to this. Accidental Racist gets removed for only being accidentally racist and not intentionally racist. That's the state we're at, guys. Earth by Little Dicky moves on.
Don't get fucked up, I'm fucked up, what the fuck?
This is bafflingly unlistenable, so it stays.
Hey with the birds, I'm flying, little bitch, and my pockets is bigger than.
Toilet Water is more of a normal song than other stuff on the playlist, so it's going.
It just keeps on piling, it's so terrifying.
This is staying. This is staying.
But I can get away with anything I say, and you will love it. I ain't never seen a ass like that.
This is awful, but Fact is worse, so this is going.
You can wear my sweatshirt.
Okay, so I think the song that most compares to Sweatshirt is Mask, and I think Dream has a worse singing voice than Jacob Sartorius.
Understand a word you say, I'm tuned deaf.
Has a terrible opening line. The rest of the song does not keep up with that awfulness, though. I've heard worse songs that are awful in this particular way. Is that the last Little Pump song on the playlist? Oh, of course, there's 3 more. Bad for being a charting hit is different from being bad as a song overall. Alright, I'm eliminating an early favorite here. This almost passes as radio fodder. Almost. It's still an absolute garbage song, but it's not winning. This wasn't as offensive as I remember it being. Like I said, just a Soulja Boy clone. Nothing really here.
Fuck you and your mom and your sister.
This could almost pass as like a 2009 Katy Perry song. Just so happens to have one of the stupidest titles of all time. But if we're talking about like poor letter puns, then Losers just does that worse. Like Homeless without the M is way more offensive than ABCDE if you will ever be.
I said shout out to my pastor.
Little Pump stripper song was worse. The sole remaining Tom McDonald song, and I kept it for a reason. This really truly is his worst song.
If you happy, it don't feel like I'm doing too much.
There is a potential chance that if I were to hear Soul Train without knowing about the hate for it, I heard it on a playlist, maybe, just maybe, I would not think about it twice. I know that's blasphemous to some of y'all, but it can almost pass as a normal song.
I know how you doing, I can get.
This moves on. This moves on too.
I replied, listen here, my dear lips.
This is just American Life by Madonna, but it's only the rap part, and it's worse than that, so this stays.
First, let me hop out the motherfucking Porsche.
His voice is not the worst thing ever. It's a cover. You know what? It could have been worse.
I'll for that bit, yeah. I'll for that bit, yeah.
I have to eliminate this one too, if I'm just being honest. It doesn't stand out in its awfulness, and that's really what I'm looking for here. This wasn't gonna win.
Cause you know I don't give a fuck, so here we go.
Yeah, London Bridge is getting removed as well. Even though it went number 1, I would like to think a song can't go number 1 and be that bad. It's not below like a 2 out of 10.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bitch, just
This stays.
my knees is fucking.
This also stays. This maybe had a chance if there wasn't another song in the playlist that is just exactly this but worse. Vin Diesel can't sing. Kygo does a decent job of trying to salvage this, and it almost sounds like a standard Kygo song. The vocals are really the only objectionable thing here, and while they are jarring, there's worse on the playlist.
Young Man is a young man. He writes stories. He's a writer.
Peach Scone stays. Little Pump's attempt at heavy metal, that also goes. I mean, this is garbage. It's over in a minute and a half, and it's not super offensive.
Bitch talking shit a queen when she looking like a lab rat.
I don't know. Maybe it's the ironic enjoyment factor, but Stupid Ho is a well-created, terrible song. I mean, like I said, there's a reason that it charted, right? There's a reason why some people can listen to it.
It's time to celebrate.
This is staying on the playlist.
Smell me, smell me, yeah.
This might be like a 1.3 out of 10. The performances are awful. Cutting this one is painful, but I have to do it. This stays. Like I said, this is a strong contender to win the whole thing. Don't even have to think about it. You know what? It's your big day because you're spared.
Island boy, I've been trying to make it.
I don't know. The whole Island Boy thing is silly. Just two guys on TikTok singing. I'm gonna remove that. Just because of the pure chaos of this track, I have to keep it.
Cause if I can't.
Homeless without the it's moving on. This has to move on.
Like you don't care. Hit it if you know you live.
This goes back to what I said about Flex Entertainment. Doesn't seem like there was much effort here. Just YouTubers who don't know how to rap trying to rap. Yep, this is staying too. Slightly out of touch lyrics, listenable song. Actually, it's more than slightly. I don't know what I'm saying there. This song's biggest crime is being 7.5 minutes long. It tries to have energy. I could understand this being somebody's hype song.
Loved you until you tried to get in my head. And that's where I lost respect.
If you just pretend the Passenger song doesn't exist, it's fine. But you have to try really hard to pretend that it doesn't exist, you know? This moves on.
Remember my song in the swamp when I was like, wah, chicka, wah, wah.
This is some annoying child's favorite song. Removing this physically hurts because it is so bad.
St. Louis.
It has the one cringe line, but other than that, that's it. This has 0 win potential. That's the only reason it's being removed. The audacity of saying the word, it's moving on. This is like a 1.2 out of 10. This is baffling for being a mainstream song. And I think it was even like a single, right? But there's worse out there. This is nowhere near as bad as Thirsty. When I was 13, I streamed the song a few times. I didn't think anything of it. Well, actually, I did think the SpongeBob sample was always weird.
Let's start off with Bryce Hall. Yeah, he got some smelly balls.
This moves on. Okay, this moves on. This moves on.
This bitch lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. She don't.
Oh god, I forgot to even mention that line the first time. That is... Oh, that's not good. There's worse samples.
Souls, forgive me for hitting you with my right hand.
I feel the same way about this as I did with the, what is it, the Dobre Brothers and Flex Entertainment. Not on Spotify, but we heard this together. It deserves to move on. An unironic 654 AR clone is getting removed. We're in desperate times. It's weird, but it's kind of listenable. Super Mario Dubstep is worse than this, so for that reason, it has to go. 1.3 out of 10. This stays.
Showing the emotion as a man that goes and spoke.
This song is staying purely for just how much it made me laugh. It does kind of want to make you like move your head and move your body. It works for what it is. So as much as I hate this song, I have to acknowledge that it's not the worst.
Christy, I don't like this. Christy, wake up.
TikTok cringe, that's it. Genocide is worse, and it's 10 times longer than the song is, so... This stays. This stays. 1.2 out of 10. This was never gonna win. This isn't unique. Doesn't stand out. This had no win equity.
All the girls that go loca.
This song is uniquely bad in so many different ways, and there's no point where you're ever relieved from it. So I guess it's staying. That typewriter beat genuinely ruins the song. I don't know how it got past the mixing. This has to move on. I think this is the first song below a 1 out of 10 that I'm removing from the playlist. This is like a 0.9 out of 10. It's really just the lyrics that are the issue here. It's like another favorite, but honestly, it just doesn't compare to the other songs here. And we're really getting down to it.
Pedal in this pussy, that's how you rock a boat. You get live in this pussy.
This moves on.
You love you and I.
If you ignore the weird sample, it's a standard song. And even then, it's not the most offensive sample ever.
I know what he wants, I know what he wants. Bam! I know.
So this is the song that's more fun to hate compared to Jump. But overall, I think it's actually the better song because there's more fun to be had and because it has a good breakdown.
Fuck a bitch from the project. They kick me out of plane off a Percocet.
As baffling as it is for this to even exist in the first place, I mean, his singing is not bad here. I mean, but anything positive that I say is not me saying that I like these songs. It's just reasons as to why it will not win.
Jumping out the window with this one. Jumping out the window.
I'll never forget my visceral reaction upon the first time I stumbled upon the song. It's staying.
Awesome.
This stays too. It's uniquely awful for its own reasons.
Hey kids.
This one has moral implications too, being that he featured actual kids in the music video and potentially tricked actual kids into watching this very inappropriate content for them. And also it's just incredibly mean-spirited. So it's moving on to round 3.
I'm a psychopath. I'm a knife.
This song makes me cringe at the person who made it. But I guess the biggest comparison is to a song like Losers. I think that this is more listenable compared to Losers. And if I had to choose one of the two, which unfortunately I do, this is the better of the two.
Go home, you can go high, you can go.
1.3 out of 10. J-Lo, her chorus is fine. That'll save it. I could see how a 14-year-old could think that the song goes hard. Hey, it's low praise. Alright, this is gonna move on.
And hook up with another straight white guy.
There was competent production with this. This is a 1.2 out of 10. The producers saved this. Not even a question, round 3. I'm sparing this one too. I think Coco is genuinely worse. I know that's like, no one's probably gonna agree with me on that, but it's that same sort of vibe. Also, the shock factor after the first time kind of wore off, and it sounds more normal to me now. Same applies here. There's just songs that sound worse. 1.1 out of 10. This isn't as bad as the other songs on the playlist.
Embracing the mix, running out of time. Now question what can
This has to move on. Okay, this moves on.
If you ratchet and you know it.
And this moves on too. Okay, so that was a lot quicker than the first round. Now we have 47 songs. This is almost about as long as an album. Chris Brown has an album that's longer than this. So, you know, it ain't that bad. So from this point on, the cuts are gonna be extremely hard. I have to sit here and I really have to think about this. So I was able to successfully eliminate over half of the songs from contention. Now I wanna get to about 20 to 25.
Trying hard to save the girl. Obstacles, I'm jumping hurdles.
I have to remove it. Bafflingly horrible lyrics, but instrumentally indistinguishable from the other songs. Even AJR fans hate this, so it's moving on to round 4.
I want to see the world! The world!
This is more listenable to me than Peach Scum. This is a very hated song, and for good reason, but it's time. Being able to hear the beat under the vocal here, it really just does it. It sucks because now it's so easy to just use AI and get rid of that. And the clipping, but I have to. It's just getting so tough. Too much competition.
What's your sign? I'm a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. Please don't spite me. Please don't spite me.
This is basically just a flex entertainment song by somebody who should know better.
1 minute of today, and everything is going.
Thirsty's worse.
I'm gonna start letting off. I'm squirting and she's not getting off. And she's
I could theoretically see somebody sample this chorus and make a decent song out of it.
I'm gonna hit him with an uppercut. They told me that I got a record that I gotta break it. Get your woman to get in the garden show with talking stick. I fill my lungs up in the air. I'm fucking elephant for 50 reps. I need to breathe a little bit of air.
Yeah, this is really dumb.
We love the earth. It is our planet. As hell. Fellas, don't you let it come on you have sex. And I heard women orgasms are better than a dick.
I mean, this really is so bad. It's just such a baffling concept to have all these freaking celebrities on, and to save the earth, you're gonna make a bunch of sex jokes.
We love the earth, it is our home.
What else? Dust off my neck. Hold on, walk down damn plank.
0.6 out of 10. Truly lived up to its name.
Ask is, why are you so sad?
Masked by Dream has run its course. Falls into the same YouTuber music thing.
Bonafide stallion, ain't no stable, no you stay. Yeah, you got that yummy, 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 yummy.
Yep, this deserves to stay.
Haters, fake friends, making me stupid money. Everyone hates me for something or makes something up when they.
This sounds like Coco, but at least the song doesn't get children involved. I don't think there's as much political stuff in this song. It just sounds worse.
Hello, how you doing? I can give you good massage. I can be your...
Yeah, the racism of this one, it's moving on. This is unlistenable.
A period of no less than 600 years in all territories of the earth, the solar system and known universe.
This song is a journey. This is the same as like the Tramp Stamps. Competent production, horrible lyrics, horrible concept. The production saves it. This song, on the other hand, nothing saves it.
Oh no, we should go and get a freaking cup of coffee and all act friendly. So nice, she was so nice and cared about me. No one else did, literally.
This moves on. One of the worst instrumentals of all time. Fine vocals.
But short and loud. Really?
This moves on. The instrumentals truly clash. Some of the worst lyrics of all time. Decent production. Like, same with that TX2 song. The rest of the song outside of the chorus is somewhat listenable. DDLG is basically that, but for the whole song.
Bad luck, very bad, bad, not good. Bad luck, took it all in the...
The vocals are just too bad.
I don't care, kiss my ass. I don't care, kiss my ass. They call me redneck, red dress. Nigga ass, nigga got your sagging pants with your ass hanging out the...
Yeah, the racism is just too bad.
This is Squatter Channel wouldn't blog. Sorry, I'ma hit a lick on David Dobrik. That ass is looking thicker before her getting bigger.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I think I called this the worst song of the 2020s. But compared to the competition, it has to go.
You got me hot.
Horrible vocal delivery, but it's gotta go. I could almost hear this on the radio.
We were together.
Corey Feldman staying.
Bitch, I came to party. That's my fish shot.
Other songs do the screaming thing worse.
Things that you provide is only why she stays when you try.
I don't know. There are people who legitimately cry because the song is so emotional for them. There's people who love this. They think it touches on a problem that's often overlooked. And while I think it's cringe, this song has surely helped somebody.
I call it genocide. Bitches like a nigga, they banned on IG. You don't gotta be a hater, you don't like me.
When it comes to offensive music, Racism is a worse song. This is more try-hard edginess than actually being offensive.
One of us gonna make it out alive, and it's not you. Only one of us.
His screaming is not the worst on the playlist.
Go loquito.
When I step in the bitch with the we high like an eagle.
Competition's just way too strong for this to really have a reasonable shot.
Bitch and smack a hoe. This was supposed to be my catchy little jingle.
There are worse beats.
All we talk is Lambos. All we do is Lambo.
I mean, pretty much everything that I have left on here is unlistenable. I really just have to go with my gut, really. And my gut is telling me that this song is more redeemable. The moaning makes me physically uncomfortable, but this is just some Twitch streamer doing a song cover. This is as far as it goes.
Oh, I'm jumping out the window.
Besides Earth by Lil Dicky, this is like the last song left on the playlist to have touched any sort of Billboard chart. This peaked at number 110 on the Billboard Hot 100. This will move on.
It's a way while we knock each other to make our day. Wake up! Hold your life. What's on?
If you're listening to this for the message and purely the message, you can overcome her horrible vocal delivery.
Babies must be viewing when they learn to subscribe.
Yeah, it's time. It's a stupid diss track. It's mostly here because of the way that kids probably got exposed to it. I don't think it was intentionally harmful, but yeah, it's run its course.
Dice, Akuma Psycho, Demon Dice.
Shockingly, there are worse songs.
Oh my god! I can't believe this! Yo, I can't!
Kind of fitting that one of the worst songs ever recorded is by somebody who makes a living reviewing other songs.
Look up into the picture, space in the sea. Now I wonder.
This is like Bohemian Rhapsody, but every part is awful, outdoes itself, and it's all Mario themed. Yeah, I'm removing this for the same reason I'm removing that CPR cover.
If you're ratchet and you know it, clap your ass. If you're ratchet and you know.
And the song stays too. Now we have 19 songs left. This is shorter than Certified Lover Boy by Drake. It all fits in one page. One of these songs is the worst. And I'm just looking at what I'm seeing. It really all just depends on what your personal taste is. We have a few that are offensive for the lyrics, but most of these are for the audio torture. And then you got your classics like Thirsty by AJR and Earth by Lil Dicky. What's crazy is that looking at this, I still don't know which one is the worst. So after round 1, we wound up with 108 songs. After round 2, we had less than 50. And after round 3, we're at 19. So this is the start of round 4, getting to the end. So at the end of this round, I want to get to 10 or less songs. So half of these are getting eliminated. And I think round 5 might just be the final round. By there, I'm just going to come up with an individual case for each song remaining. Pre-chorus is somewhat listenable. Despite how much the internet hates the song, it's not the worst thing ever recorded.
2 minutes and 3 seconds. Well, that was 1,030 words.
Some 13-year-old was impressed by this. Just Rap God by Eminem, the one verse extended. Round 5 is going to be the last round. There's not going to be many songs left. This song will not unite the earth. It will not save the planet. He had good intentions, however misguided they are. The sex jokes were unneeded. He made a kid-friendly version. He spent a ridiculous amount of money on this. I just can't comfortably call it the worst song of all time. After hearing some of what I've heard today.
Yeah, you got the yummy, yum.
I don't even like country music, but this is offensive to me.
Hello, how you doing? I can give you good massage.
Audio torture plus racism. This has to be a contender.
Sit over for me, man. Put a trick on a dick. Yeah, you know what to do. Go ahead.
The squeaky noise in the sample, but Ray Shremmer's part is almost decent.
I'm real with the raspberry, strawberry, pumpkin, even, which is basically, what was he saying? Oh, loving love, but don't.
This is basically a story, sing-talking. I can't really call this the worst song of all time.
Cheeks clap, daddy. Clap 'em. So lay me down while I take a scream
This is the worst and is representing the sexual songs on the playlist. There is a good song hiding underneath this somewhere. This deserves to be in the top 10 personally. Top 10 material.
Hillbilly.
This is top 10 material.
We were together. We were one and we were the same.
You know what? I see the vision. I see what he was going for. And it's not the worst vocal performance on the playlist, okay?
America. No, this one jumping out.
I just realized this is the last song remaining that brings me any level of joy whatsoever. I can't be having joy. We're not here to have fun. We're here to find the worst song of all time.
Oh my God! I can't believe this. Once again, this crap keeps happening.
Well, I can't believe this either. It's going in the top 10.
Aches from the weight on my wordplay. 1,000 grab pounds. So check it out.
For a bunch of YouTubers trying to do a cool thing, this isn't the most unlistenable song here.
Took an entire year to finish this track.
Aw, they spent a year making this. That's so sad. This gets an honorary number 11. And with that, we officially are down to the top 10 worst songs on the playlist. We came from 355 to 10. The end is within reach, people. All right, round 5. So, Yummy represents not respecting genres. Happy Ending represents being offensive, being racist, and sounding awful while doing it. The Return of Chip Douglas Demo represents learning to finish your song and learning to record a good vocal take before you submit it to streaming services. Bollywood represents the dangers of not having checks and bounds. Listening to your higher ups and the advice that they give you. DDLG represents all these sexual songs. It represents the worst aspects of female rap, and it represents the worst of vocal performance. Bad Luck represents the worst in screaming. Set the GM represents the worst, most jarring beat. Racism by Adam Calhoun represents the audacity of white people saying the N-word. Oh My God represents the fault of the critic, and your ability to analyze a piece of art doesn't correlate with your ability to create. Ratchet by Borgore represents the absolute worst of sampling, and purely from a sonic level, the most obnoxious sound that my eardrums have had to hear. It also represents all of the horrible pitched vocal effects. So now that I've given reasons for why each of these songs deserves to represent a specific aspect of awfulness, let's listen to them one final time. I've got to remove the Yummy Country remix. I'll call that the 10th worst song on this playlist. It's goofy. It's a mockery of country music. I don't know what anybody on it was thinking, but it's easy to dismiss. And there's slight elements of the decent R&B track lying underneath this. At 9th place, I'm gonna give it to The Return of Chip Douglas Demo. It has the courtesy of at least being a demo, and the finished product of the song would probably have a better vocal take to it. And even as it stands, there are full completed songs that sound worse than it.
Form of tablets made of stone.
At number 8, I'll put Bollywood by Liz Phair. It has a story to tell. The artistic intention was there. It's ambitious, and the skits provide some level of entertainment value.
I just find luck. Reality reminds me how much.
At number 7, we have Oh My God. There are points throughout this track where his rapping almost sounds like a regular rap song. And also, Rap Critic made a very good video talking about this song. He's kind of in on the joke now. And really, there's not much that separates this from anybody's embarrassing first few songs that they've made.
Come slut short, fuck me to sleep. Trap bunny.
At number 6, we have DGLG by PP Cocaine. This falls into the same category as Demon Dice and the OnlyFans songs. It's the last surviving of that category, but truly, apart from being very cringe and having awful vocal deliveries, once you get over the initial shock, you realize that there's worse out there. At number 5, we had Bad Luck by Denzel Curry featuring Play That Boy Zay. It's the last of the Scream songs. But however, if screaming is your thing, and I know it is some people's thing, maybe you could like this song. So now we have 4 songs left, and I feel like it's perfect because we've got 2 in each category. We got 2 songs that are awful for mostly lyrical reasons, and we've got 2 songs that are mostly awful for sonic reasons.
What the fuck you rapping for? Nigga ass nigga got your sagging pants with your ass hang.
At 4th place, I'm gonna give it to Racism by Adam Calhoun. And as hard as it is to do that, the reason being, it's not uncommon, sadly these days, to see white people think that they have the justification to say these words. And throughout the song, he tries and fails, but he tries to give justification. And that justification was good enough for a bunch of people to, be like, he has a hard life too, and whatever. He makes false equivalencies, overstates the white struggle, but does it in a way where it can appeal to a certain demographic. And while the racism is overly apparent, it's clear to me that Adam Calhoun doesn't see himself as racist, and his fans probably wouldn't either. And truly, the only reason this is even here is because it's a song where he says the word. If you remove that, the sonic elements to the song are passable. At number 3, I'm gonna give it to Set the GM. The parts where that beat isn't blaring constantly are listenable. You could easily make an edit of the song that removes it, and it would just be completely standard. There wouldn't be much notable about it. In fact, all you'd really have to do is lower it in the mix. And now we have the final 2 songs, and this is where I have to make the difficult decision on what I would personally classify as the worst song ever. Okay, so I have finally made my decision which song I think is the worst on the playlist. Both of these, I think this is a perfect final 2 because both of them fit so many of the check boxes. Happy Ending is the more offensive song, that's for sure. But I have to go with my gut, and I have to choose Ratchet by Borgore as the worst song on the playlist.
You ratchet and you know it, clap your ass. You ratchet and you know it, and you...
The last song to be added, funnily enough. I think when it comes to music, the most important thing is the listenability of the track and the way that it sounds. And I wanted to choose the song that I felt sounded the worst of every song on the playlist. And this was an easy choice. So there we have it. Ratchet by Borgore is the worst song of all time, at least of the ones featured on this playlist. I sat through 355 songs. I've been recording for 18 and a half hours. A little insane. You know what? I need a break. But I did challenge myself to do something. I said that I wanted to make a song worse than the worst song on this playlist. So I've taken notes on all the bad elements from every song on this playlist. I've compiled them, and I'm going to see if I can create a song worse than Ratchet by Borgore or any song here. Okay, so now that we've heard every song on the playlist, I think I'm a little bit of an expert on what Brad dislikes. So I have an idea. I'm going to create a song that particularly caters to him and is even worse. And the challenge is to make a song that's even worse than any song on that playlist. And to do it, I have to get creative. Now, I'm on this website, and this is an AI song website. I saw a Moist Critical video on this, and honestly, I think it has potential. Now, I could purposefully make the beat sound as terrible as possible, but I truly think, based on the amount of popular songs on there, that people respond more to songs with competent production, and once you're inclined to take it seriously, then you're actually going to find the music to be more offensive or worse. And my proof for this is like Little Mosquito Disease or, you know, songs like that. You know, Brad can get behind that because it's like so obvious that, you know, it's just some random person, you know, making trash music, and it's kind of funny and it's kind of like you can jam to it. But if it's a song that like sounds like a generic standard pop song with some of the most offensive, horrible lyrics of all time, you can't really defend that. So essentially, I'm going to use AI and I'm going to prompt it to make a completely like generic pop song with a rapper, but the rapper is singing about how he's the best MC and how these other mumble rappers suck, because there's a lot of songs on the playlist about how mumble rap is terrible. And there's a lot of songs on the playlist about cringe rappers complaining about mumble rap. So that seems to be a theme. I have to include it in the song. A standout lyric to me from this playlist is "I'm in Spain without the S." Like that whole using like a letter pun, I like that and I want to include it. So what I'm thinking of doing is, I'm the realest MC that you want to be. You're being such a letter that comes after C. So basically, like, you're being a dick, right? But instead of saying that curse word, and this is a radio-friendly pop song, so you have to censor it, remember that, you just say the letter after C, which, you know, use your brain, and this is so smart, guys. I'm such a smart writer, right? It's, you're being such a D, which means dick, and it's like, oh shoot, I get it. Oh my gosh, that's so clever, which obviously no one thinks is clever, right? But it's that kind of thing that you could hear, because part of it is like, I want the lyrics to be offensively bad, but not too blatant to the point where you can't imagine a real person writing it. Because some people make the mistake of like going so far with it that like it's obviously a parody. I don't want to do that, because if it's too obviously a parody, it can't really be the worst song of all time. I'm the realest MC that you want to be. You suck, the letter that comes after C. And that's worse because it can be interpreted as homophobic, which checks another checkmark off our box. You know, the cringe conservative rap, you know, homophobic lines, transphobic lines, sexist, all that shit. We want to get it all, okay? It's going to be 30 seconds, but in those 30 seconds, we want to shove as much of that into it as possible. I want Brad to be stunned by the awfulness of the song. So, I'm the realest MC that you want to be. You suck. The letter that comes after C. So remember that this is a rapper, right? You know, this is going to be a diss song. So a common diss is, you rap like a little girl. Like, your raps are so unserious. But I think I can take it a step further. So what if you rap like a girl who's age 16? Oh, check your DMs. Because I just sent you something. Like, the joke, oh my god. I see, a song is bad if you feel like a bad person for writing it. So, like, you know, you can make a bad song, but you haven't truly made the worst song ever unless you feel like a bad person for writing it. Because you rap like a girl who's age 16. I was confused. Ignore your DMs from me. And, like, that sounds like a shitty joke that someone could theoretically make. But then you also have to pause and be like, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. Like, are you really, like, saying that? Like, imagine making a lyric that paints you out to be, like, a creep, right? And, like, you hear that and you think the person writing it is a creep. Either that or they just made, like, a really offensive, like, horrible joke. Next, I want to lean into more, like, political stuff. And I don't want to get too blatant into the conservativeness because while that would be interesting, I think if we go too far into that route, then it can't really sound like a generic pop song. So I want to do, like, cringy puns. Like, I ain't Putin myself in a rush, Like, the war is real, and my pal is time. Like, just things that you cringe at, right? But you can think, like, the person who wrote that thought that they were so clever, you know? Ain't no mumble rapping, no playlist of mine. Gotta stick to the theme, because this has to be a coherent song. And then we want to allude to SA, and I know. I hate myself for this too. So I had this idea. Basically, the lyric is, Call Me Weinstein, 'cause I'd never consent. But obviously you can't put that in a pop song because that's so bad. So instead you have to like make it a pun. And, you know, since this is a song about like rappers and, you know, dissing other rappers, this could be like a rapper who hates that other rappers are making their money in like really bad ways. So, Call Me Weinstein, 'cause I never con for a cent. It actually takes thought and effort to come up with this shit. And, you know, if it's truly awful, you have to sit there and think, oh, they spent time making this. They were proud of this. You have to get that feeling in there. Call Me Weinstein, I never con for a cent. Call your landlord, oh, that's me raising your rent. Just like this epic own line, you know? And yeah, that's basically it. You know, a few more lines about how you're wasting your money and I'm better than you. And that's the song. And I'm going to put it in the AI. All right, guys. Let's listen to this. I'm actually scared. Let's see what this sounds like.
I'm the realest MC that you wanna be, and you suck the letter that comes after C, 'cause you rap like a girl who's age 16. I was confused, ignore your DMs from me. No, I ain't putting myself in a rush. Heard your new song, yo, you cray. Nah, this war is real, and my pal is time. Ain't no mumble rapping, no playlist of mine. Call me Weinstein, I never come for a cent. Call your landlord, oh that's me. Raising your rent, washed up and wasted all on a useless expense. You're back on the street, show me some respect. Yodel-eh, yodel-eh-ee-hoo. Only fans can see my news. I mind this craft for me and you. Gamers rise up to this tune. I wanna save the planet for what it's worth, but only straight one man can save the earth. There's many problems that I see. I'm too emo to save the trees. I wanna cry too much to care. Come figure out my true despair. Come figure out my true despair. When life gives you lemons, drop out of school before they turn you gays, it is not cool. Women I date, they are too cruel. Nice guys like me deserve. Yeah, you can call me an incel, but I'm not the one that's in a cell. When a girl says that I smell, it makes me wanna yell. Yonky talk, talky talk, don't you dare walk on my lawn. You'll be red, white, black, and blue, and I've had enough of you. I'm from the South, but I can rap. I can even say no cap. But if you try to cancel me, then I'll make you shut your trap. I love guns, I love freedom, I hate facts, I don't need them, I will raise my entire emotional, getting emotional. Aha, I'm so clever. Made the worst song ever.
I did.
That's worse than the worst songs ever.
Is it? Let me know in the comments below.
18 hours I had to sit through.
Totally worth it. You had to sit through like 3 or 4.
To make a banger for you too.
This video is a banger. Better go viral.
Subscribe to Rose Mulet.
Do it right now if you watched this far.
So you can see the full story.
Seriously, if you skip to the end, watch the whole thing. It's really good.
To them all to find out which song was the worst song of them all. Thank you. You can watch the full video on YouTube.
But of course, you lovely people watched it all already, so you don't need to watch the full video. So basically what I did is I tried to put as many references to songs on this playlist as possible. And actually, it's like a game. I want you to comment telling me all the references that you noticed. I'll give you a hint. Like the first one, obviously, the Thirsty AJR had yodel-eh, yodel-eh-ee-hoo. So I put yodel-eh-eh. yodelate you. I think that, you know, having the disconnect between the rapper who's trying to seem cool with the song being the most generic pop song of all time and then this random EDM drop, I think it's so jarring that it makes the listener like question like what's going on, and then paying attention to the lyrics being sung in a generic pop way while being the worst lyrics of all time. I think that's just a special, unique blend. Like, you truly have it all, because you know, Brad put a lot of generic pop songs on the playlist that I don't necessarily think are bad, but if we include those elements to the song, it'll specifically cater to what Brad thinks is bad. You know what I'm saying? Originally, I only made it 30 seconds, but then I realized how the Suno AI works, and I decided that I could make this infinitely better if I extended the song. And as you noticed, I got a little comfortable with the AI program. So I just made all these songs. The background music you heard at the start of the video, I made here. This AI is amazing. Like, I'll show you an example. This song right here sounds like you could hear it on the radio, right?
What do I need? It is all me. Tell me about the things you said. Help me just to comprehend. Now I see the way you led. This is how I get ahead. You forget it's common sense. Use your brain and use your head. Don't you ever not forget. This is how I get ahead. I get ahead and not forget.
And so like some of the things I put in the lyrics, right? Like I literally had to type in like all the repetitive stuff was all planned out, right? And then the lyrics have to be generic. They have to have the same number of syllables. So you have to put thought into this, right? Basically what I'm trying to get at is that this software is very customizable and you can make it sound like whatever you want. And I think a lot of people who use this technology don't have a lot of experience in songwriting or just using it as a joke, so they don't know how to make serious music. But I think legitimately the songs that I've made with this are some of the best songs off of this entire software. So here's an example of one.
When I go online, I ask myself why. Do I even care?
I wrote that in.
The image that they have of me, it is not reality. Don't matter common sense. We are so lost in our heads and the screen is where it is. Show me real life, show me reality. Show me love and show me me. Show me happiness, show me joy. Show me realness through the noise. Show me show me show me show me show me show me
Also, the descriptions that they give are not the full story. Like, I typed more than just pop EDM female vocals. Like, I had to go very specific into the sound that I wanted. I promise you. I checked so many boxes. I really think that I fit the criteria. And I really think that the song that I created is worse than Ratchet by Borgore. I think I've successfully done it, but you know, I'm not the one who will be the judge of that. So, what have we learned today? We have gone through a massive journey. I feel like this experience broke me. I'm a changed person. I will never listen to music the same way. I have a built-in tolerance now, and I don't know how to feel about that. I don't. I feel like nothing can shock me anymore. It's almost therapeutic in a way. And weirdly enough, I'm glad that I did this. And as daunting as this was to film, I have no regrets. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video and making it this far. I really thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I know how much of a time investment this must be for you, and the fact that you value my content this much means the world to me. All I would ask is that if you found some enjoyment in this video, or just the pure audacity of someone being able to sit down and get through all of this, hopefully you found this entertaining. Please share this around, spread the word. I really want my videos to be seen. I worked so freaking, you have no idea how long I spent editing this video. 18 and a half hours of footage alone, raw footage, all edited into a fast-paced video. This sort of content really isn't sustainable. I just hope that it gets the attention that I feel it deserves. And I have more videos planned for the future. 2024, I wanted to open the year with this video because I wanted to show people that, like, I'm willing to take my content to new and exciting places. I have so many crazy ideas planned. Subscribe to the channel because I'm telling you, there's more coming. This is just the start. This isn't a one-off. This isn't just me doing a crazy thing and going back to regular scheduled uploads. I'm telling you, from this point on, the channel is just gonna be banger after banger after banger, unlike the non-bangers of this playlist. And I just want you guys to be here along for the ride. I think we really can be the start of something special. And like always, thank you guys, especially in this video. Thank you so much for watching. It's Rose Mulet. Happy 2024, even though we're almost halfway through it at this point. I hope it's April when you're watching this. If you have any advice for how I can improve my content, please comment below. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. New videos coming this summer. I got at least 2 more videos planned for before the end of July, possibly June. And they're big videos. I've been gone for way too long. I've made you wait for so long. You guys see the length of this video. Hopefully the wait was justified. I come back, the videos are banging more than ever, and we just keep at it. We keep this energy going through 2024, 2025, and beyond. Thank you guys so much. It's Rose Mulet, and goodbye.
Chris Hansen here. I have a message for you, Rose Mullet. Thank you for the wonderful entertainment you have provided us with. I'm gonna need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rose
Mulet.
Warning, very sad. Why don't I have 1 million subs yet? This isn't fair, give me subs. If you wanted sandwiches, you could have just asked. Or you could subscribe to Rose Mulet's channel. I think I'll take the sandwiches.
Is this really what you wanted, what you wanted? Give me everything and treat me like it's nothing. Is it nothing? It's the party in the air. If you really think it, tell me, is it what? And if you think it isn't what you wanted, everybody is wondering why there could be nothing. Oh, is it nothing? I'll tell you something.